Hello, hello, hello. How's everyone's day going so far? Hope everyone's having a great Wednesday. Hope everyone's enjoying this cooler weather. Hope everyone's excited to head into fall. I'm so glad that the summer's over with. Sick of being hot all the time. I'm ready for these cooler weather, being able to wear all my hoodies, have my pumpkin spice lattes, and just like watch as it rains outside. Luckily today we had like a pretty big storm, so I was able to open up my windows and just kind of enjoy it. And it made like all the air and the temperature drop like immediately, so it was wonderful. But when we left off last time in Skyrim, we were doing a lot of quests for the Thieves Guild. We basically tracked down the guildmaster's supposed killer to these ruins, so me and the current guildmaster had to like go in there to try to avenge his death. And we found out that Mercer betrayed him, that he tried to pin the whole thing on the guildmaster's girlfriend at the time, Carlia. She's like a dark elf with purple eyes. And basically he blamed it all on her, killed the old guildmaster, and then like became basically the leader after that, so he assumed power. And then at the very last minute, we got hit with a couple arrows. They were like tipped in poison, and we got like knocked out. And Mercer like confessed to everything, and Carlia had to like go invisible to like get away. And she snuck back in after Mercer stabbed us because we found out like his secret. But because of the poison, she was able to get back and save us before we bled out. So the only lead we have is the old guildmaster's journal, which we found out is written in Falmer, so it's like the snow elf language. And we talked to one of his friends in the college who told us all this. And the only person who could help us is this Kelselma guy, who's like the foremost authority on snow elves. And he's opening a museum in Markath, and apparently there's something in here that might help us like translate this book so we can figure out what's going on. So I was able to like talk my way in and get a key. So I think I can get through the first part of the museum, but we're going to have to like sneak through the rest. He said like his lab is off limits. So I'm just trying to see if we can find something that'll translate this journal, but I'm going to go ahead and load us in. Let's see, where did I save off at? Okay, yeah, so we're right inside the doors into the museum, basically. So I don't know if I have to sneak through this part because I know I got a key. Kelselma has proven to be extremely stubborn and refused to allow me access to his materials regarding the Falmer language. I'm left with little choice other than taking matters into my own hands and stealing his notes. And it says obtain Kelselma's Falmer translation guide somewhere in the museum. So I'm just going to walk around and see if they care that I'm here. Or if they're going to aggro me.
Calselmo called in his entire expedition. Said he needed every man he could get to take the research. We lost 3 good men to the transfer. And for what? Just to see another damn spider blanket around. Well, at least this post is safe enough. Come on, let's get back to work.
Shit, so like, there's traps in here and 3 guards have already died in this museum? Alright, I'm just gonna walk around and see if the guards care that I'm here. I'll reload if it's like a problem, but I'm supposed to have access to this room. Hello?
Let's see those stormcloaks try to break into this canyon.
Oh, nice. Alright, yes, I'm supposed to be here. I am Kelselmo's student, and I'm just here to look at all of his wonderful things that he's collected. I'm definitely not here to steal anything. Alright, so at least we have access to this room so we can kind of like stake it out a little bit. At least I was able to talk my way that far. It's got like a ton of stuff. Not really much I want to take, but I can always just kind of pick everything, so if we ever need access to anything, it's open. As long as I do this just out of view, it shouldn't be like a big deal. Might be able to find a key or something too. That would be nice. I need to find out where like his office or study is. I didn't even think I could have tried to pickpocket him too. Now that I think about it, might be worth it to try to do that. He definitely has a lot of Dwemer stuff. See, this one has a better lock, so I'm wondering, like, does he have something good in here? He's got a dagger. Okay. Oh, he's got Falmer stuff. Oh, I can't pick it up. What the heck is this? It's literally like someone took two leg bones and then a pelvis, a couple finger bones, and then tied a fish to it, or like the end of something, and then turned it into a weapon. These weapons are insanely creepy looking. This one's just like a tentacle. Falmer sword and a war axe. Yeah, look how nasty these is. They just got like spikes and eyeballs and stuff all over the place, and it's all like serrated. Ew. Oh, the bow kind of looks cool though. I wonder if it's better than my bow. I'm due for an upgrade. Can you imagine just like sneaking into like the Museum of History and like finding a super nice bow and just taking it? 37 damage. How much does mine do? Does 71. Wow, that's a lot more. I probably could enhance it, maybe? It's kind of cool looking. Alright, we'll just keep that there as an option. That's all clear, that's all clear. There's some books in here. Frontier Conquest, the Falmer, a study, Fall of the Snow Prince. Actually, let me take a look at this one. A study of Falmer. I have studied and traveled and explored and observed, and my hypothesis has finally been confirmed that the twisted Falmer that inhabit the darkest depths of Skyrim are indeed the Snow Elves of legend. No one really knows when the story of the Snow Elves began, but the ancient work, Fall of the Snow Prince, which is an account of the Battle of the Most Spring as transcribed by Lokim, Chronicle to the Chieftain Igladar White Eye, gives a rather vivid account of its ending. According to this eyewitness account, the great Falmer leader, known only as the Snow Prince, died in glorious battle and was buried with honor by his Nord slayers. The remaining Snow Elves were scattered or slain and were never heard from again, or so many thought. But where the story of the ancient Snow Elves ends, that of the current day Falmer begins. For when the Snow Elf host was shattered on the fateful day, it did not simply disperse; it descended into the earth deep underground. For the Falmer sought sanctuary in the most unlikely of places, Blackreach, far beneath the surface of Skyrim in the legendary realm of the Dwemer themselves. Yes, Blackreach exists. I have been there, and unlike most of those who have witnessed its terrible glories, I have returned, and I now know the truth about the Falmer. After their defeat by the Nords, the dwarfs of old agreed to protect the Falmer, but at a terrible price, for these Dwemer did not trust their Snow Elf guests, and forced them to consume the toxic fungi that once grew deep underground. As a result, the Snow Elves were rendered blind. Holy crap. So this is what Tails was talking about a little bit yesterday. So basically, they were fleeing from the Nords. They went underground, ended up joining up with the Dwemer, and the Dwemer didn't trust them, so they forced them to eat a toxic mushroom, and then they became completely blind because of it, which is completely fucked up. Soon, the majestic snow elves were rendered powerless. They became the dwarf's servants and then their slaves. But the Dwemer's treachery was so deep, so complete, that they made the fungi an essential part of the Falmer's diet. This guaranteed the weakness of not only their current Falmer thralls, but their offspring as well. The snow elves, for time eternal, would be blind. But as is always the story with slaves and their masters, the Falmer eventually rebelled. Generations after they first sought solace among the dwarfs and experienced bitter betrayal, the Falmer rose up against their oppressors. They overthrew the dwarfs and fled even further down into Blackreach's deepest, most hidden reaches. For decade upon decade, the two sides waged a bitter conflict, a full-fledged and bloody war of the crag that raged deep below Skyrim's surface, completely unbeknownst to the Nords above, a war whose battle and heroes must forever remain lost to our knowledge. Until one day the war ended, for on that day the Falmer went to meet their Dwemer foes in battle, only to find that the entire race had vanished. Finally free from the threat of their Dwemer overlords, the Falmer were able to spread freely throughout Blackreach, but years of fighting the dwarfs had left them bloodthirsty and brutal. Feeling the need to conquer, to kill, they began mounting raids to the surface world, and so the legends began, of small, blind, goblin-like creatures who would rise from the cracks of the earth in the dead of night to slaughter cattle, attack lonely travelers, and steal sleeping babies from their cribs. In recent years, however, the sightings of these creatures have become more and more frequent, their raids more organized, their attacks more brutal. In fact, one might even come to the conclusion that the Falmer are ready to change once again. Could it be true? Are the snow elves of ages past ready to reclaim their long-forgotten glory? Are they ready to surge to the surface and make war upon the Light Dwellers? If that happens, if the Falmer are indeed planning on reconquering Skyrim, I fear a horror neither man nor gods could possibly stand against. Holy crap, and this is Kelselmo's book? No, this is from Ursa. Wow, so there we go. There's the history we wanted. No wonder, like, the Falmer are, like, so messed up. They were, like, forced blind and turned into slaves and then used, and then literally, like, rose up against the Dwemer right before they disappeared. Wow. Very crazy. Wow, he's got so much, like, Dwemer stuff. Oh, shit. Okay, this is unlocked with his key. Alright, so I can be in here still. Looking for like an ID card or like a gem or like a master key. Like I need like some, oh my god, I'm taking these. I need some like master level, the master key basically. Wait, so this is like a trap panel. Is this still active? Holy shit. So that's what the guards were saying, that he just left all the traps intact, and like guards have died because of it, because he just built this museum like in their ruins. Oh my god. This place is definitely should not be open to the public. It's not safe with the traps not disarmed. Damn, the locks are really good too. And I have my helmet on that helps me lockpick more, and it's still challenging. I might need to put my gloves on while I'm in here. It's probably a good idea, actually. I got them enhanced, so that they'll help me lockpick better. Alright, we've got some good stuff in here. Alright. Don't mind me, I'm just checking out the curios, making sure everything's up to stuff before we open the museum. Let's put those in, and I'll leave this open. I'm not stealing from the museum. I'm just taking a look at the stock and determining that everything is of sufficient quality. For I am Kilselmo's assistant, as you know, and I'm here on official matters with my key that gets me into a lot of places I probably shouldn't have access to. Oh man, check this place out. Okay, let me put my gloves on. My special museum gloves that help me with my museum duties and not what everyone else thinks they're used for. Alright, where are they? Here they are. My special museum gloves. These are the best gloves for cleaning and inspecting relics. They help you. They're powerfully enchanted. Yep, nobody mind me. Gotta wait for that guard to go. Yeah, it's been raining here pretty steadily, and like the wind's blowing and my window open. My curtains are going crazy. Like, this is like one of my favorite kind of days. And you just missed it, Ducky. I think we just read about the complete history on the Falmer, and I'm kind of devastated because I was kind of like a big fan of the Dwemer, but after reading that book and how they like forced them blind and turned them into slaves and all the shit that went down, I don't think I can get behind them anymore. Stuff. Alright. Oh my god, and all the traps in here are still activated, so you can very easily die. He didn't even care. Dwemer inquiries. Oh my god, there's a whole history on Dwemer inquiries. Oh my god, how big are these? Oh my god. Like, this is all the lore that I need in the game, but I have to go searching for it. Alright, I'm gonna come back and read that. The Ethereum Wars. This book kind of looks cool. The Ethereum Wars by Terran? The end, when it came, was swift. In the span of 3 short years, the great dwarven cities of Skyrim, from Markath to the Velothi Mountains, fell before the armies of the High King. Cities that have held fast against the Nords for over 100 years crumbled abruptly and without warning. For centuries, scholars have marveled at the sudden collapse of the Dwemer city-states. Even the Nords seem to have been taken by surprise, though their chroniclers were quick to ascribe their success to King Gallus' inspired tactics and the blessings of Shore. My research suggests a much different cause, however. In the decades preceding their fall, the dwarven cities of Skyrim have been decimated by internal disputes and infighting over a most surprising cause: Ethereum. Modern scholars know Ethereum as a rare, luminescent blue crystal found in some Dwemer ruins. Most consider it little more than a curiosity, as it is proven all but impossible to work with. While it has a strong magical aura, it is alchemically inert, and no known process can enchant, smelt, mold, bind, or break it. To the dwarfs, of course, such problems were merely a challenge. In the years following King Harold's reign, the Dwemer discovered a considerable source of Ethereum in their deepest dwellings. An alliance of 4 cities, led by Arkanthams, the great research center in the Southern Reach, was formed to oversee its extraction, processing, and study, and a new Ethereum Forge constructed to smelt it under precisely controlled conditions. If the inscriptions I discovered are to be believed, the results were nothing short of spectacular. The items produced by the Forge were artifacts of immense power, imbued from the moment of their creation with powerful enchantments. The Dwarven alliance shattered almost immediately as the 4 city-states and their rivals attempted to claim the Forge. We can only speculate that none were successful. Decades of conflict merely weakened them all, allowing for King Gallus' subsequent conquests, and though the Dwemer reclaimed most of their lands a century later, there is no evidence that they ever resumed their research on Ethereum. Perhaps the cost had just been too great, but nothing like the Ethereum Forge described in the inscriptions has ever been found within the borders of Skyrim. It may have been destroyed long ago by the Nord invaders or the Dwemer themselves, or perhaps it, like the secret of Ethereum itself, still remains to be discovered. Okay, well that was an exciting read. So there's some kind of like crazy-ass forge that the Dwemer were fighting over called the Ethereum Forge. And then they fought like this giant war trying to get it. And nobody's been able to find it since. I like it, I like it. I'm hidden. Okay, I've got to use my key for this one. Okay. You know what, actually, let's just shut this. I know it doesn't give me, like, any protection, but... like, in terms of a privacy door, I think a bunch of metal slates with big gaping holes in them is not going to give me much visual cover, but it might obscure what I'm doing enough to get this open. So we can continue our research that we are officially conducting right now. Okay, yep, everything seems to be in order here. Oh my god, what? Oh my god! A Stone of Baron Zaya. Hell yeah. Got another one. Okay, that's why I have to be thorough, because like I don't want to miss any of these. Oh my god, who the hell threw this money in here? Guards have been throwing sacks of gold in here. God, look at that thing over there. That thing looks terrifying. Oh god, look at the thing in the middle. I don't think it's fair that they have damn robots. I want a robot. Okay, I got the gold out at least. I don't even know if this is like illegal to do because it's not red, but I'm just trying to be careful regardless. There we go. Dwarven Sword approaching. So I think that's lightning. Sir, can you leave here? I need to take a look at this.
Bow, eh? I'm a swordman, sir.
Oh yeah, I favor the bow all the time. God, you have to pick this stuff so fast. There we go. Tongs, hammer, and some ingots. I might take the ingots. Son of a bitch.
You have committed crimes against Skyrim and your people. What say you in your defense?
Don't talk to me.
All right, but you just watch yourself. Next time, I might not be so lenient.
I'm too important to deal with this right now. You will look the other way, guard. Damn, I was doing so well. We'll pay that fine later, but at least I can delay it for now. Until we can sell everything we get from here gone. That's a... oh my god, that stuff weighs 25 pounds each? Holy crap. Caramavidium. More history and culture in Azura and the box. I love that they have like a collection of like lore books for like a subject that everybody wants to know more about. Oh my god. Nevera, Moon and Star on the Great Collapse, the Seed, War of the First Council. I still haven't found anything like too crazy so far. I haven't found like any keys or anything.
I know you.
But I kind of need to leave and like drop a bunch of stuff off and then pay this fine. So as long as I know it's here and it's not going anywhere, I'll just come back. Okay, that's where I need to go. Alright. We're gonna be right back.
Think you can
Oh shit.
me like I'm one of those damn shopkeepers.
Look at this stuff down here. I didn't even see this. Okay, still good. Damn it. See what I mean? Like, I have 2 enchantments helping me lockpick, and these locks are still insane. I mean, I get it. Like, I don't have any lockpicking perks, but my god. These locks are insane. There we go. Ooh, nice helmets. This is a high visibility area. Kinda want to pick those up. Try not to take too much so I don't arouse suspicion until I'm long out of this city. I picked up a couple small things, and then that metal that I picked up, I think I can like melt it down so they can't track it. Oh nice, they've got arrows and a bow in here. Look at that. Just checking out the robot, man. Nothing to see here, dude. Nope. Son of a bitch. Go that way. Ah! What an annoying pathway this guy has.
And what do I get? Guard duty.
Yeah, exactly. God, I need to be better at, like, speed picking. These locks are insane. What's this guy's budget on locks? You think he dropped like 10,000 gold pieces? Probably. Eric, thanks so much for the follow. How's it going? Let's get this one. I basically can get like 2 fast picks, and then I have to turn around like ASAP, or else he's gonna spot me. Hey, how's it going?
Got to thinking. Maybe
There's
I'm
a
the
great sword in here.
and I just don't know it yet.
Okay, so he's gonna go to the left. I'm gonna pick this one. Oh, are they all busy? I hate when that happens. Like you log on and you're like ready to do something and everyone's busy. Okay, we got a bow in that one. I think this will be the hardest one to pick, is this one. Okay, so it goes that way, turns that way. I'm gonna get him when he walks back.
For a dragon to attack Kinds Grove.
We're trying to break into this
then?
museum
There's no place
and
safe.
steal, like, basically a way to translate the Falmer language, which we found out are snow elves. So I'm just checking everything out, because I got basically a level 1 key card, so I'm allowed to be down here. So I'm just opening up all the displays when they're not looking. Oh, whoa, check that out. Dwarven Spear Centurion Arrow. That's very cool. Okay, I think those are the last 4. God, these locks are really nuts. Like, I've picked a lot of locks, but I feel like these ones are extra hard for some reason. Okay, got that guy on the stairs. Uh-oh. Did you do something? Let's see. It's a museum, and usually they don't want to just have their stuff. So I mean, I haven't taken anything, have I? I took some metal, but as far as they're concerned, I'm using that for the museum, right? I'm just the assistant to Calcelmo, so I'm supposed to be in here, so they don't question anything. Look, there's like 3 guards everywhere. I'm just trying to go as fast as I can. Just standing in the corner, minding my own business. That doesn't make you boring, Eric. I talk about video games all the time. I talk about video games while I'm playing video games. Let's see. Oh, this one's close. Okay. I think we've got all the boxes open at least.
Ah, Lindred Hall is fine.
Alright, let's just sneak out of here. Well, you can talk with us, Eric, if you want. We're just going to be talking about Skyrim, so...
Don't suppose you'd enchant my sword.
Oh my
Dull old
god.
blade can barely cut butter.
I like how you threw in a video game reference at the end of that to, like, tie the two together. That was pretty slick. Let's see. I don't think I have any fences over here, do I? I'm gonna have to, like, get a carriage, I think. I could take it back to my place and smelt it down. That's probably the best bet. Come back once I drop off the evidence and pay that fine.
Traveling in the Reach is dangerous. You need a good carriage.
Oh wait, he can't take me to my... Well, take me to...
Where do you want to go?
Whiterun. Oh no, Felcreath. I can get there from Felcreath.
Climb and back and we'll be off. Oh, steady.
I kind of want to go back and read some of those books. They're really good.
Wait, I
There's
know
a lot of
you.
lore in there. What, are you
Gotta
kidding
keep
me?
my eyes open. Damn dragons could
How do I
swoop
have a
down
fight
at
in
any time.
Felcreath already?
Disrespect the law.
Oh my
and
gosh, I think we're under
disrespect
attack. This guy's running. If there's another dragon in Falkreath, I'm rage quitting.
me. Everything all right?
Is there dragons?
Wait, I know you.
Oh my god, no, you don't know me.
Gods.
Oh, son of a bitch. Every time I come here, this is why nobody in Falkreath is alive. Where did it go? Oh my god, it's an ancient dragon too. This is gonna be tough. Oh my god. I do not have enough arrows for this guy. He's colorful. I don't think I've seen one that's like orange and black before. Uh-oh, we already have the first guard that's dead. Oh my god. Oh shit! I don't know how to kill this guy any faster. He's wiping everybody out. Got another one. gosh, I think I saved her at the last second. Well, you can always change your reputation, Eric. You're just gonna have to show people that you're not like that.
Wait, I know you.
God, everybody. No, you don't know me. I'm just here for the dragon. I gotta suck his power out. Got a diamond and a bunch of dragon bones I can't pick up right now. I'm gonna have to come back and get these. Or actually, I'm gonna pick them up just so they don't despawn.
By the gods, I don't even know what to say.
It's really
Don't mind me, I'm just over encumbered so I can't walk.
I can't believe we let provincials like you wander Skyrim.
I really don't like this guy.
You've been a good friend to me. That means something.
Oh, nice. This guy likes me because I invested in his store.
Can I get you something?
Let's see.
Well met. Unlike my brother, I've no dislike of stranger trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing.
He's got some good rings, that's about it. Oh my gosh, magic regenerates 100% faster? I'm gonna have to check that. I don't really do voice chats, Eric. I'm just Twitch. I just talk and respond to people who chat, that's all. Poisons. That might be a good spell. I just need a companion to cast it on. Trying to find the thing that weighs the most so I can not be over encumbered. Guess I could sell the dragon scales, but I'm about ready to make dragon armor, so I need to save all those. I'm gonna try this ring out and see if it's better than this one. The recovery might let me cast more fireballs. Yeah, it looks like I'm gonna have to sell those. That's okay. We'll get more later. Oh my god, I have so many. Okay, there we go. That should be much better. I don't know how I got 6 dragon scales in my backpack. I don't remember picking that many up. I do have my Lady Debella statue, so this is going to be like either in like the smith area, maybe I'm going to put it next to like the shrine. I just really like these statues, so like anytime I see them, I'm just going to start picking them up, putting them around my house. I have a diamond now. I can start collecting like diamonds. And I have to figure out who wants all these flawless gems too. I have a bunch of them. Ruby. Get rid of that. Okay, I think that's the best I can do.
Steal anything from my shop and you'll regret it.
Alright, I'm still at 408 out of 515. I'm guessing most of that is probably alchemy stuff, so let's go head back to my house. Because I have to go smelt down those 2 bars that I stole from the museum to make them into bars. They weigh a ton. We can drop everything else off. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with my cow either. Like, am I supposed to milk him? Does he just give me stuff? Like, here's the chickens. I know the chickens are supposed to, like, give me eggs. I only have 1 nest so far. I don't know what to do with you, cow. I'll figure that out someday. So I can make 5 dwarven metal from a solid. Okay, so that's pretty good. And do all my iron and silver. And then let me drop all this stuff off. Do these. Put the diamond in there. I don't remember picking this up, but we'll put this in here. And then all the flawless gems. Okay, there we go. So I just gotta drop off my shrine statue. Last time I came down here, there was a ton of rats. Okay, it looks like they cleaned up the bodies at least. I kind of want to stick like an extra light. Let's see, do I still have that spell? Like right there. Just makes it look a little bit better. Alright, so her statue is the flower statue. Kind of want it like on the corner over here. It's kind of hard to place. It's like ginormous. That's kind of how I want it. I just want to turn it around. Okay, I'm just going to try and drop it right on it. Oop. Almost. I think it's stuck on the chair. I got it. No, I don't want to pick it up like that. Pick it up by the flower. Yeah, it keeps trying to, like, lump it by the middle. There's got to be a way to do this. Okay. Okay, so now it's standing. I just need it to face the other way. And this way. Oh, hold on. Nope, nope, nope. Come back. Oh my god. Yep, hold on. Right there. Oh my god. Like, I don't want to tell you how satisfying that was to do, but it's so hard to move things and, like, get them where I want. Like, I just want to pin this, like, in spots, but I have it facing. It's, like, lined up with the corner. Very nice looking. It's just like she's looking over all the shrines. We're going to put her there. Like, I think I should have had the option to be able to, like, have this shrine installed or, like, the base one, but I think this one looks way better than, like, the default one. So we'll go ahead and hit her little shrine. Alright, so I'm at 333 carry weight. And then I just have a bunch of flowers to drop off.
This is an ode to Skyrim's truest sons and daughters, the Stormcloaks.
Okay, I've taught him right. I have him singing to the Stormcloaks. Alright, let's drop off all of our flowers. I had 51 death bell. That's definitely not helping. Like, I don't even have the enhanced perk for, like, you get more stuff when you, like, collect and gather, and I still end up with, like, 99 of flowers. I don't know how it happens. This is why I definitely need my armor to have carry weight. Okay, there we go. What does that put us at? 248. Okay, that's much better. That's about half.
Age of oppression is now nearly done.
About to level. Alright, I want to try that magic ring out too. So instead of 70 more magic, I want magic regenerates 100% faster. I like it. I like the little blue gemstone on it. Alright. So take me back to Marquette.
Where do you want to go?
Actually, first take me to Felcreath.
Climb and back, and we'll
Apparently
be off.
I have a fine there.
I can't wait here forever.
And then I'm going to go to Marquette and pay that fine off, and then we'll head back to the museum when we're free and clear. Okay, the bones are still here. I can still probably pick up whatever's left on this. I can take the armor. I could take this, but I'd have to sell it really fast. It's so heavy. And then I need to talk to a guard. Ooh, stores might still be open.
Steel's good. Looking to protect yourself or deal some damage?
Here you go. Take this, and... Why is the armor not? There we go. I was like, I know it's not stolen, so it should show up. I don't think I'm going to sell it for $916, though. Oh, $845. Okay. Perfect. And then now I have the Amulet of Zenithar, so I need to figure out what to do to make the shrine for this.
See me at my forge if you need arms or armor.
Alright, here's the guard.
Wait, I know you. There's no mistake. You're a wanted man, and it's time to pay for your crimes.
Oh, I can use my Thane to make her drop it, too. I don't have time for this. I'm the Jarl's Thane. I demand you let me go at once. I'm with the guild. Yeah, you know what? I'm the Thane. I've helped you guys out enough. Make it go away.
Oh, forgive me, Thane. I didn't realize it was you. We'll look the other way this time. But even the Jarl's influence has its limits. Be more careful.
Alright, you like me now?
Staying safe, I hope?
Alright, we're all good in Felcreath. Alright, so now let's head out to Marquette, and we'll make that one go away. And then I don't think I have one in Solitude. I tried really hard not to.
Where do you want to go?
Take me to Marquette.
Climb and back, and we'll be off.
Kind of want to like work on a library now of like books that I like in Skyrim and kind of keep them all in there. I might do that in like another property, or like try to make my own thing in one of my rooms. Just like stack all the books up.
Wait. I know you.
Oh yeah, here you go.
Wait. I know you. There's no mistake. You're a wanted man, and it's time to pay for your crimes.
Alright, how much for this one? Here you go, here's 15 gold. You caught me.
Good enough. I'll just confiscate any stolen goods you're carrying. Then you're free to go.
Luckily, I don't have any of those. Alright, are we good now?
Let's see those stormcloaks try to break into this canyon.
Oh, we'll be coming for this city, don't you worry about it. Stormcloaks are coming. Alright, so we need to get back to the museum. I didn't find a key or anything, but I did want to try pickpocketing the owner of the museum and see if I can like get like a bonus key or an ID card or maybe something that'll like get me in deeper.
So,
I'm assuming this research or whatever he has is like in the farthest level. Oh, here we go. Here's Gorza.
Don't bother with Tacitus. Useless. You'd think an apprentice could forge a few hinges, not Tacitus.
Yeah, your guy's pretty useless. Where'd you learn to smith?
Grew up in a stronghold. Every orc girl tended the forge at some point. But a girl has to grow up, and life in the stronghold asks for a lot in return. So I joined the Legion, mastered my trade there.
Oh, so she was in one of the orc strongholds. So there's like different clans of like orcs that either live inside the city or out. There's like roaming clans, and then each one has like an orc stronghold. Is like a bunch of camps together, or like a built-up camp.
That's right. An orc stronghold. Kept to ourselves, lived as our ancestors would have wanted. Wasn't enough for me, though. I left. Didn't want to end up as the third wife of some lowly chieftain.
Oh my gosh.
Fight well.
Yeah, orcs like win women in combat, and then they can just like keep getting married over and over again. So if you're like a really powerful chieftain, it's kind of like the Dothraki. You could end up with like 9 wives by the time you're like old and ready to retire. Just as crazy. So it makes sense why she'd want to leave and like try to have a better life in a different city. Alright, so there's Kelselmo. I kind of want to try to pickpocket him real quick.
Provided you with the key to my museum. What else could you possibly want?
Ownership of a mud crab. Butter. Okay, so I have the museum key. I could have pickpocketed it. Key to Nosh Cell. I definitely don't have that. And he's got a gold and silver ring. Alright, well, let's get this key.
You little thief!
Son of a bitch.
Huh?
Whoops!
You have committed crimes against Skyrim and the people. What say you in your defense?
You know what? I'm right here. Just take it.
Smart man.
Okay, so now what I think happens is this is Signa mine. If I can get back to the evidence locker, I can get that key back, and we can figure out what he was using that key for. It sounded like a ruin.
I'm in charge of the prisoners here.
Oh,
Now
this
this
girl
is
again. I
real
remember
guard
her.
duty.
She's like the warden.
Just throw them in the mine
No
and be
funny
done with
business. I'm watching you. You do something out of line, I'll put you down.
Alright, where's their evidence chest? Is it down here?
Now this is real guard duty. Just throw them in the mine.
Okay, so I can see all the guards. Copper lock design. Taking this. Oh shit, here's the evidence chest. Okay. So let me just get this open. It's like dead in the middle and a little to the right, I think. Okay, here's all this. Okay, so you know what? He actually did me a favor because you know what? I didn't even remember that I stole all of these shields on my personal vendetta against the guards of Riften. But now they're out of my inventory, so I don't have to worry about getting rid of them. And here's the key that we got from him, the key to Nush Cell. So we'll take that back. And let me just see if there's anything in here I want. I'm definitely taking the necklace back, the ring. I'll take all the jewelry. We'll take the gold. We'll leave the rest here. Perfect. So now I still have the key. I didn't even know those were in my inventory because you can't really see that they're stolen till later. But now it's all cleared out, so I'm going to take this for them angering me. It's enough to pay for the fine anyways. Alright. Hi guys, thanks for letting me in. Bye. So that's all the keys that he had on him, the caretaker. So we have both keys. I'm gonna see how deep I can get in the library or the museum with these. And now we don't have any fines?
No lolly.
Perfect. Oh my god. We're fine free. It's amazing. We're beating the corrupt law in Skyrim. With all these corrupt guards, we're beating them at their own game.
Fought a dragon to attack.
So the museum was up there, I think. And then this was where Kelselma was. Yeah, so we can head up here. And they all think that I'm like a researcher. Looks like those big bars are worth picking up because I can turn them into
Don't think you can
metal.
barter with me like I'm one of those damn shopkeepers.
So I'll definitely put a couple of those in my pocket.
Whoa. What's the magic?
I know there's other ways to make metal out of like parts, but I just can't for the life of me remember what I'm supposed to get, so I'm just gonna stick with these bars for right now. And I kind of want to take all these books.
Magic someplace else.
Okay, there's more over here this way. This place didn't really have anything. It was just like a side room almost. Alright, I think I got it all. Oh, there's one more. Alright, so I think this is the big door. Let's keep doing it. Let's see. Love that no matter what spells you have equipped, the guards usually say, watch the flames. They say that all the time, even when I have the flying light ball above my head. I mean, that would be cool, though. Like, I want a light Atronach, some kind of, like, elemental that's light, and then I want it to either attack or, like, heal. So I would love if I could have, like, a battle ball. I think I can just get into this. Oh my god, I love having the key. This guy's gonna have no idea. I don't know if he trusted me because I was an elf or what, but... like, persuasion's pretty powerful in this game. I love using speech. Okay, so this is where I think all the guards died, so I have to be, like, super careful. Also looks like there's oil there, randomly. Should probably get rid of that ASAP. What is this? A spider control rod. I'll take this. Wait, are there guards here? Holy shit. Okay, I don't think I'm supposed to be in this section. What's this? Uncle Kelselmo got back from Majolkef today. Lots of artifacts this trip. He even brought me something, a spider that didn't completely shatter when the guards smashed it. He wants me to get it working again. My first big research project. I've reassembled the spider with spare parts from the museum. All the joints move, just not on their own. Uncle said the spider needed a control crystal with the right electro-harmonic signature. The guards are out looking for one now. After yesterday's incident, I assembled the staff to hold the crystal. It actually works. When you use the staff, it creates a beacon of some kind, and the spider just walks on over to it. Better yet, it doesn't attack everyone on sight now. Apparently, it will still attack, just not on sight. During this morning's experiments, one of the newer guards was startled and drew his sword, and he was dead before anyone could react. Did it actually detect hostile intent? Further testing confirms that the spider seems to detect the intent of its controller in some way. Last week it tried to defend me from a threat. This week I snapped at a guard who interrupted my latest test, and it lashed out at him. Fascinating. No one appreciates my work. Uncle Kelselmo is buried in his Falmer research and doesn't have time to help me with the spider anymore. The guards are all afraid of it. I keep telling them it's harmless as long as I keep it under control, but there have been too many accidents. They just don't believe me. I wanted to show the Jarl, but I can't seem to get the spider to leave the lab. It looks like its control crystal only works up here. Maybe if I can reattune the enchantment. So I have the ability to control this killer spider from hell? God, I mean, it's kind of cute, but also terrifying. So this guy's just gonna follow me around now? Oh shit! Hello?
My order of the yard.
Okay, I'm clearly not supposed to be in here, but I don't think I can be asked right now. Alright, spider, let's do this. Get him, spider. Okay. Last witness killed, bounty removed. That's what I like to see. Damn, this spider's awesome. Alright, you stick with me, Mr. Spider. Oh my god, another museum cake? Sure, why not? Do I want any of his stuff? Not really. But I mean... we'll just hold on to it. Oh god. Alright, spider. I need some help. Guards. Okay. Well, laboratory key, I need that. Museum key. Okay, so it keeps coming back to this room. But if I use the staff or like these people here, it'll help me. Yeah, it looks like it. Level up! Alright, Spider MVP. I like his little dun 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 dun. Oh shit! Come this way, please. Oh damn. I guess I'm supposed to like look for guard controls or something. Nobody touch that spider. Oh no. Wait, didn't he say it's like unbreakable or something? It's supposed to be. I'm gonna have to figure out a way to fix it. Alright, give me the boost one. Oh, I could do disarm too.
of the impact.
I mean, it was kind of their fault for attacking me. And now they've killed my spider friend, so it's justice. I just don't like this town. It's very aggressive. They're very, not the best. Yeah, so I just throw a couple fireballs in there. I'm pretty sure if I can kill this guy, I will have killed the last witness, and it will all go away. I mean, they hit pretty hard. I'll give them that. Last witness killed, no bounties. Oh my god. Like, the fucking Dark Brotherhood is gonna love me if I could find out where they are. I mean, I just think it's these guys that I don't like. You know, like, what has fucking Markat done for me? Nothing. Like, ruin my life and basically hate me because I worship Talos. It's fucked up. Like, is my spider dead? Like, he was the MVP. I kind of want my spider back. Can I use that rod to, Can I use that rod to fix him? Alcantor spider. Oh, shit. Alright. Can I equip the weapon? Spider control rod. Rise again, spider. Oh my god, I think he's dead. I'm devastated. Maybe if I cast it right on him? No, that's a dead spider. Damn it! Well, I don't think I need this weapon anymore. I'm just gonna put this down. He was a good spider. He was a good spider. I appreciate him. He did his job. Alright, predator vision. We've got 5 hostiles. No problem. The door is barred from the other side. Son of a bitch. Alright, it's fine. I'm just gonna sneak through the vents. Oh shit. More of this metal. I just wish it didn't weigh so much. I'm already like over encumbered and I only picked up 4 bars.
You need to leave.
Okay.
You need to leave now.
So apparently there's a wizard down here? These are like his mercenaries? How many like secret projects do we got going on down here?
You need to leave.
I'm just taking these steel arrows because I just don't have a lot of arrows and I'm scared I'm gonna run out. I keep hearing someone saying, like, I need to leave, but I can't see them. Are they glitching out? Oh shit, a body's been discovered. Oh my god. Looks like is this like a kitchen area? Oh, it's a little bedroom. Oh my god, I love it. I love how cute and small everything is. Oh my god. Hey Royal, how's it going? I'm super enjoying the weather right now. It is like raining sideways. There's like a big breeze coming into my room, and like the trees are all like shaking off because they're all like covered in rain, and it's amazing. And like I get to wear a hoodie today. It's like, oh my god, it's so good. So I kind of broke into the museum. Remember the museum from yesterday? I had access on level 1, but I've been stealing keys and I kind of like paid all my fines, and I think I have like level 5 access. I basically have some weird ass like Dwemer ruin key that I don't know where it goes to. And there was this little spider guy that helped me out. He was the MVP. He ended up dying, but we took out like 8 guys. So it's pretty good. Yeah, it feels fall-y, finally. Like, as far as I'm concerned, September 1st is fall, and like I want summer over with. And this summer has been like hell on earth, so like I really want this summer over with. So I'm like, I'm ready for like the nicer weather. Alright, so I'm totally over encumbered, and it's all metal that I have to melt down, because I just keep picking it up, because I know I can like craft it into stuff later. Wow. Have you guys been having like over 100-degree days? Like, is it just like that dry heat? We had a couple days where it was like 96, 98, and that's really unlike, like, it's not typical weather for us, and it was scary. Like, I don't want the weather to get that hot, especially not like in September. It's like, oh my god. Triple digits like scares me. Like, as soon as temperatures get to triple digits, I'm like, I'm freaking out. I'm like, oh my god, what do we do? What do we do? Yeah, I keep picking these up. They're heavy as hell, but I love them.
You need to leave.
I don't know how I get to those people. Yeah, I don't really either, Royal. That's why I'm like, I just want to invest in like a really good air conditioner and just... Like, I already burn hot as it is, so when like the outside temperature gets that hot, I just like, it makes me worried. Yeah, I also agree. Like, if this doesn't like open the eyes to everybody else that like climate change is real, I don't know what will. Like even winters, like, you know, I've talked to my parents and they're like, we don't get a lot of the snow that we used to get. We don't get a lot of the color change and this and that. And then you look at old pictures and like there used to be like really solid snows and stuff. And like we don't get any of that anymore. So I'm like, there's definitely signs that the weather is not being how it typically is and it's changing. Alright, so I think these guys don't... Right, you guys are cool?
Hail, summoner.
Hell yeah.
Conjure me up a warm bed, would you?
I'll conjure you up my fist up your ass. I hate when they say that. Like, I use one conjure spell, it's a Flame Atronach. I'm not that good at it. Like, yeah, she's nice because she blows up and sets everyone on fire, but, you know? So I have a bunch of stolen shit in my pocket, so I'm just gonna get out of here, smelt it all down, and we're gonna come right back in and finish checking out that museum. Because I am over encumbered and I'm that guy. Alright, take me back to my underground laboratory so I can smelt this. Like, I want to make a full set of Dwemer armor. I think it looks really cool. Oh my god, Royal, we read the fucking book. We found this book in the museum, and it talked about everything that Tales talked about. How they were being killed by the Nords, they wanted to go underground, the Dwemer didn't trust them, and that they forced them to eat this mushroom that made them blind, and then they used that to enslave them, and then they made them, that mushroom be a part of their food source, like they had to eat it or they would die, and then that corrupted their babies, and made all future like snow elves be Falmer. And they basically enslaved them. And then eventually the Falmer were able to rebel because they like got more numbers than them. So they were attacking them and like killing them. And then they went in for like one final confrontation and the fucking Dwemer were gone. Every single Dwemer was gone. And so they just invaded all their ruins and like had a bunch of babies and like took over all the Dwemer cities because the Dwemer just disappeared. So it's like, yeah, just like one day they were gone. So I've been like reading the books in the museum, and it's like the lore is crazy as shit. Like, we don't know if they used like some emergency like get me out of here time travel spell or what, but every single Dwemer just popped, like went away. So I'm like, I don't know what's going on. But I was like a big fan of the Dwemer because I think they look cool and they're like scientific and everything. But I can't be like behind the Dwemer if they did that to the Falmer. Like, that's so fucked up. But yeah, I am. Like, I'm gonna go back and like we're gonna get those books from the museum. There's like a lot of good lore in there. I just have to go down to my secret little underground facility where I take some of my stolen stuff and make it not stolen. Oh my god. Lady DeBella! Oh my god, Royal, it took me 45 minutes to get this statue where I wanted it before. I totally stole this from Mabel's house. It's so hard to move. And now I'm just devastated that no matter where I put it, it's gonna like throw it off the shrine. It's so hard to get her to stand up and like face the right way. It's one of my favorite statues though. I'm like, all right, you know what? We're gonna have to put it here. It like grabs in the middle of it, and then you have to like snap it on the floor like really fast to get it up. Oh, I almost had it. But I literally had to flip it on itself. It was crazy to like be able to do it. Damn it, just stand up, girl. Okay, take it, go to my items, and then we flip it. Like, I used to play Sims, so I'm used to this shit, but this is like a whole nother level. And like, I'm just OCD enough to care. Okay, bam. You hit it across the wall, it stands up. You hit the button, you let it go. But now she like isn't even looking the right way, right? So you have to turn her. And I'm scared to use my telekinesis is just, I want to design my house spell, because you can just yoink this bitch and, like, pick it up and throw it. But it's like a reset. Like, try to reset the item up on its own. But it takes so much mana, but you can kind of do it. I just want her to like be displayed in a dignified manner, and like not on the fucking floor every time I come down here. And I wanted to put her up with all my other shrines. It was gonna look so cool. It's just really hard to do. And then she goes flying half the time. It's just like, come on. I just want to stand you up at this point. There we go. Okay. Move her back a little bit. Like... No! God damn it! I almost had it. Should not be this hard. Okay. Okay. She's mournfully taking the flower, and she's looking off into the distance in front of all the other gods. Typical DeBella. That's where she will now live. Living her best life. I'm gonna get one of every statue, and it's gonna be like the DeBella sisters, like the muses from Hercules leading back to the door. That's what I want. Alright, let's smelt this stuff down. That way it's not stolen anymore. And my inventory will actually come back. Carry weight. Oh, there we go. So much better. And I can drop these off. Alright, DeBella, give me a kiss. Bye, love you. She's my favorite statue. I don't even know if there's like another statue I can love more than that one. I just love the flower. I love that her hair is like her clothes. I love that it's gold. It's just very nice. DeBella might be like my patron. Alright, I gotta drop. Oh, son of a bitch! Are you here to eat my fucking chickens? Bitches? Not today. No! Oh my god. Mr. Cluck. Are you okay? Oh my god. Fucking hell. Tails was trying to tell me that they can do this, but I didn't believe him. Like, they can eat your chickens. Where the fuck is my steward, too? That's the other question. Like, she's supposed to be out here protecting my goddamn merchandise, and she's not doing it. Ugh. Alright, I've saved them this day, but I might not be so lucky next time. Like, oh my god, fucking Appa. Oh my god. They almost killed my cow. Get back in there. Get in there, Betsy. Goddamn. I don't know if I could live in Skyrim. It's so hostile all the time. Like, for real. Look at him. He's traumatized. He's got trauma now. I know. You almost died. Your life flashed before your eyes. I think I would, too. One spider and I'm out. Alright. I gotta drop this stuff off before I was assaulted. All my Dwemer shit. There it is. Drop all this off. 40 bars. Worth it. Once I can start making ebony bows, or arrows, we're also going to be in business. I have tons of ebony. Alright, take me back, bitch. To the museum. This museum's pretty good, actually.
Climbing back and we'll be off.
I mean, they might have, like, found the bodies by now, but we're going to find out.
Stay out of trouble in Markarth. Toss you into Sidna mine.
I love that Horker. He's just, like, living his best life, like... dirt face. He's like, I'm on the best iceberg ever. Horkers are such a joke in this game, too.
One of the guards said he saw a mage appear out of thin air. Claimed it was one of those Sigic monks. Man's been hitting the skin.
I just wanna force choke this bitch. Ah!
Magic.
Ah! Ugh, I'm just not quite a Sith. I can't do it yet. I can't force choke yet. I'm not strong enough. One of these days I'll force choke a guard. Alright, so you guys want to see something amazing? I can enchant people to carry my light. You are now my chosen. You will light my path.
Dragons?
Tell me your secrets, guard. My fairy will never leave your side.
The bloodiest beef in the reach.
It's just really cool. You can do this on conjured pets, like Atronachs and Woofs, and then force them to carry your light in the dungeon. It's very nice. So I just go, here's my flower and my boon to you. Yes, you are my chosen. Blessings. Everybody hates it. Everyone freaks out and thinks it's a fireball. And they're like, whoa, whoa, watch the magic. I don't want to die. And I'm like, it's a fucking light, dude.
An alchemist.
It's a fucking light. You know what? Have to. But it's my little blessing to everybody.
Ah, Lindrel Hall's a fine hall, if you can afford it.
Yeah, see, some people are into it. It just depends. So, I've been having too much fun with it. Alright, so we're back at 300 carry weight, which is the best I can do right now. And, like, nobody saw me. There's no security cameras. Like, I Assassin's Creed the fuck out of the museum guards. Nobody knows who did it. As far as they know, it's one of his fucking traps that did it. Like, the idiot built a museum in the ruins and didn't disarm the traps. Like, is this the guy we should be trusting our children with? To, like, lead museum field trips? I mean, it's like Miss Frizzle all over again.
You're the one cast those illusions.
Where did she get her certifications to do any of that stuff? I miss Miss Frizzle, though. She was cool. Huh? Dude, get out of here. I have access. Get out of here. You're not wanted.
Let me guess. Someone stole your sword.
Oh, Royal, do you want to see my certified museum cleaning gloves? They're specially enchanted to help you clean museum artifacts. Bam, check these out. This is what I told them. I was like, oh, let me put my special gloves on so I can inspect all the stuff to make sure it's up to code. This will definitely help. Every fucking thing in this room is locked. Look at this. Do you see all these open boxes? Like, I opened every fucking box in here. And I was like, oh, let me inspect your goods. Oh, I see you have stuff in the corner.
God might give
oh, look, boxes over here. Boxes over here. I was up everywhere. So, like, the gloves are kind of coming in clutch. But... was so funny because like that's what I told him. I was like, hey, I'm your biggest fan. I've read all your works. I would love to like get to like look at your museum. Like it would make me so happy. And he's like, here's a key. You're fine to take a look around. None of the guards give a shit. And then whenever they come close to me, I'm just like, yeah, I'm Kelselmo's assistant. Do you see my gloves? I'm here to help with artifacts. And they just like let me do whatever I want. So it's been going pretty well. Oh shit, I always get turned around though, I will say that. I always think I'm going forward and I'm going backwards. It's kind of annoying. But I've just been reading books on the Dwemer and like getting my mind blown. Like these books, like this book right here, A Study of Falmer, is like all the lore we want. Like this is how they expanded, and like this is like when the prince died and like his people started to having to flee underground from the Nords. Like they're really good books. Yeah, I'm putting my money on time travel. Like I think the Dwemer like time traveled out of going extinct or some shit like that. Like the Nords were coming, the Falmer were rebellion, like they were losing people, they were fighting a war on both sides. Like they probably just time traveled out. They did like the forbidden spell and they're probably like lost in time now. But I do hope they like make an appearance sometime. That would be cool. And a lot of these bars are like, or doors are barred, so I can't use them either. It looks like there's only like 4 guards left. I've been pretty thorough. I don't leave any witnesses because I don't like paying bounties. Also, I feel like it'll look good on my resume for the Dark Brotherhood if I have like a lot of jobs I can like say, hey, you remember about this job? Yeah, that was me. I'm that guy. Because I kind of want to get in with them. Like, that's one statue I do want in my house. I want a Sithis statue. But, like, where do I get one? Do I, like, commission the Dark Brotherhood, or what do I do? Oh, fuck. I did not expect him to move like that. Over here, asshole. I'm trying to go for these, like, flashy headshots. I should just go for the ass shot. I'm here for the relics. Oh my god. Hot damn. Hello? Hello? Wizard's Guard, I'm over here. There you go. Damn. I'd like to see you try. I haven't even used my full power yet. Alright, you ready for this? Ah! Oh wait, I missed. Oh my god, you guys are so outmatched. Double fireball! Have another. That's why they call me the Dragonborn. I just do this shit. Oh my god, that is so satisfying. I am not upset that I took that better fireball spell. Like, here's my thing, right? So he, like, knows all this information about the Snow Elves. Like, why isn't he sharing it with the populace? Like, we want answers. We demand answers. We will have the answers. I don't care how many guards you hire, like, I will find out. Like, if there's lore involved, you cannot stop me. I will double fireball you. Is there, like, poison gas in here, or is this something I should not be breathing? Why is this, like, a purpley color? What is this, like, copper in the air or something? It doesn't seem flammable. Alright, here we go. Maybe it's just, like, dusty. Okay, well... Okay. I don't want to say this keeps happening, but this keeps happening. But, like, honestly, if I could, like, take a picture of anything, I would take a picture of this. And I would show this to the Dark Brotherhood, and it would be like my magnus opus. Like, this is my masterpiece. Like, I don't think I could ever get it better than this. Can I just keep picking up these keys just like in the off chance that I'm gonna need them, but I don't think I need them. There we go. Alright, I think the guards are done with. Oh yeah, we've got free reign on this place. Alright, let's explore. Oh, it looks like there's a couple people over there. Imperial armor. So these are the traps that they left into the museum that like haven't been disarmed. So just imagine walking around in the museum and like having your ankle cut off. Check down here. I don't know, Royal, what do you think? Do you think you could live underground like this? It's kind of already given me claustrophobia vibes. And then like the whole no sun thing. Okay, now this gas is clearly green. There's something up with this gas. Still not flammable. That definitely is hurting me. Poison, poison. I'm just not gonna go that way. I don't even think it's worth it, like trying to run through with while healing myself. Shit, there's a lot of people here. Alright, I'm seeing all the wizard's guards, but the question is, where's the wizard? I want to know your secrets, wizard. I want to know what you're guarding back here. Also, someone turn a light on down here. My god. Oh, shit. God, magic is so loud in this game. Alright, you're not going to be able to just walk it off. You have a direct arrow in your brain. I don't think any healer knows any spell that's going to help you fix that. Sorry about that. That's called an Elven triple tap. That's where you really confirm that they're not going to come back as a zombie. I mean, the way I look at it, I don't have to worry about, like, planning an escape route. Like, I can get out of here if I have to. And, like, I'm really interested to, like, know about this Falmer ruin or whatever the guildmaster was looking after. Like, I need this information. I feel a little bit jank shooting steel arrows. I'm a little bit better than that, but I haven't had the time to really craft a bunch. We could make dwarven ones now. We have so much metal. I might actually do that. Oh my god. Here's the guard that got killed by one of the traps. They were talking about this guy earlier. Poor Fred. He just, he never stood a chance. They just left his ass here. Oh my god.
Over here.
Oh shit.
Never should have come here.
Wizard's guard. Okay.
No.
I'm sure some real magic. Who else wants some? My Cantar. Oh shit. Another one. Burn. Run in fear. I love that perk, it's so good. You just light them on fire and they start screaming and they can't fight back. Alright. Wait, what? Hello? Are you using necromancy right now? This is not a necromancy fight. Oh my god. Dude. Don't you know this shit's illegal? Oh my god. Get back here, you bitch. You're not gonna just use necromancy in front of me. Oh my god. How many fucking guards do you have? Alright, this calls for my bitch. I need my Flame Atronach. I need my A1 Day 1. Can't summon her yet, she's a little expensive. Alright, let's do this. Get that bitch. Stop using necromancy. Oh my god. Don't use necromancy in front of me. Oh, he's got the key too. Key to Ashwin's cell. Okay. Surprise! Woo! Not everybody. There was basically like a wizard down here, and you know, he's not doing so hot right now. But we were able to clear into his laboratory, and there's all kinds of shit going on down here. I need this though. It's very dark. Basically, if you work in the lab, this was not a good day to come into work, basically. Okay, I know all the enchantments, though. Dwemer Law. Twin Secrets. Oh, that was nice. Take that. What is this? A Dwemer puzzle cube. Oh my god, guys. Does this not look like the Lexicon of Torment from Hellraiser? Like the "you opened my box and we came." It looks like the Lexicon. I'm gonna pick this up. Return the Dwemer puzzle cube to Delvin. Oh, so this is like the little bonus cube that he'll pay for. How cute is that? Alright, I found the treasure. Alright, let's see. Oh, here's the door that was barred. Open that. And that puts me back here. Oh my god, perfect. The Wizard's Balcony. God damn, how big is this place? I'm literally just looking for a dictionary. I also have a level up. Let's see. Let's do health. Destruction. I could do conjuration. Alchemy's close. Speech is at 90, but that's boosted, so it's not high enough. Pickpocketing I don't really need. Lockpicking. I could do sneak. I think I'm due for better archery. There we go. Just so that my arrows do as much damage as possible. Ooh, we're in his tower. Alright, Caselmo, what secrets do you have in here? Okay, there's no guards at least. I might be able to whirlwind past that. Calcelmo Stone. Holy shit, look at this. Okay, this is definitely what we're looking for. Holy shit. Wait, is this... I would just be shouting at these things all the damn day to see if they're alive. Roll of paper. Charcoal. There's a lot of paper and charcoal around. I could maybe, like, take a bunch of notes and bring them back, maybe? Small Dwemer lever. I think I can use those too in the forge. Probably just turn them into a bunch of arrows, honestly. So this is why you need cell phones in this time, so you could just like take a picture of the stone and then like text it to your contact, and then you always have it. Versus what I have to do. You don't have the items required to make a copy. Duplicate the writing of Calcelmo Stone. Okay, paper. And charcoal. It's gotta be all I need, right? Oh my god. We have the stone rubbing. Wait, what? Oh, fuck. And we got guards coming in. Alright. I was gonna take a look at what that looked like. I'd assume it'd be here. Is it under miscellaneous? There's our puzzle cube. Where did those scratchings go? Oh, here they are. Check those out. God. Can you just imagine, like, this is how I have to bring this note back? Oh my god. Let's hope somebody can translate this. Shit. Nobody else come up here, please. Captain Aquilus. Aquilus? Who the hell's Aquilus? This guy's obviously more famous than I give him credit for if he's got, like, famous captain guards now. You don't want a piece of this, dude. Shit, did I lose him? I did. Come here, Captain Aquilus. Oh, headshot. Second headshot. Come fight me. Okay. I think he's kind of screwed. Who wants these fireballs? Surprise! first mistake was ever thinking you stood a chance against me. Goddamn. Fire magic's amazing. Alright, so officially, that's like the second Thief's quest that I've just taken out everyone I could. I think the only reason the guards in the museum are still alive is because I got a key. But I was not in the mood for their shit today, so I took them out the old-fashioned way. Alright, so we did that. We've got the etchings. They're gone. No witnesses. I just have to find a way to sneak out of here. There's gotta be a door. Or am I supposed to fast travel from there? Yeah, there's literally no other door here. Alright. As far as anyone knows, it was just a very unfortunate series of accidents caused by him leaving the traps in the museum active. So sadly, all of his guard members have paid the price. Can I jump down from here, like into the waterfall? Casalmo's notes on the Falmer language are actually derived from a massive stone slab in his tower. It would be impossible to bring this item to Enther to have him translate it. I'll have to discover a way to make information more portable. So we have to return to him, and he's at Winterhold. I can't travel from this location. Shit. Alright. Did I take a perk when I leveled up? I did, I took archery, okay. I think the next one I'm going to do is more magic regeneration and restoration. Okay, so these guys should have no idea. Hey, what's up, guys?
Hey, you mix potions, right? Can you brew me an ale?
Sure, I'll brew you an ale next time I'm making potions. There you go.
Ale summoner. Conjure me up a warm bed.
I'm not really a summoner, but I'm glad you think so.
I know you're kind, always sneaking about.
Oh, we did that.
Let me guess. Someone
Yeah, they have
stole
no
your
fucking idea.
sword.
Nice. Alright, so we got that. So we have to make him back. He's in Winterhold. I don't really have much to sell. I just have that stuff that I have to melt down. We also need to make more arrows, so let's go take a little pit stop over to our house.
I have to wonder, what does the Dragonborn do once he's been summoned?
It was like we were never there, except for the trail of bodies that I left. But there's no way anyone will leak it back to me.
Break into this canyon.
Traveling in the region. Where do you want to go?
Falkreath?
Climbing back and we'll be off.
Get me out of here.
There once was a hero named Ragnar the Red who came riding to right run from old Rorix.
Okay, I think we're clear. So this guy I can sell to, and even though it's like guard parts, he'll still sell it.
You've been a good friend to me. That means
We're like
something.
besties.
Take a look.
His name's Soloff. I love his name. Alright, what do I have for you? I have this, this. I'm gonna sell all these basic arrows. I'm gonna make some better ones. Let's take all this guard armor, cut it down, sell it for parts, I don't care. And keep those and keep those, okay? I've got a bunch of potions to sell. There we go.
Steal anything from my shop and you'll...
Alright, so now let's get to my house. Smelt this stuff down. Small Dwemer plate metal. Bent scrap metal, large decorative scrut. Bent scrap metal. I have to try to remember these. So it's small Dwemer plate metal, not levers. Okay. Alright. And now I can just go over here and get a bunch of firewood, and we can make a bunch of Dwemer arrows, and we'll be in business. Oh, it's so nice right now. The wind's kicked up. It's like amazing. Sideways, cool rain on the leaves. I love it. So fall-y. Probably gonna make like 10 to 12, I think, of the arrows. Should be good. I think I need 2 more cuts. Alright. I think I'm going to switch my rings back too. The mana regenerating ring isn't doing as much. I'm just going to go for more mana. 70 more mana sounds good. Alright, let's get these crafted up. Oh shit! I can't make Dwemer stuff because I don't have the perk or the recipe for it. God damn it. Whoops! Alright, that's fine. We'll just, once we get the perk, we'll be able to make more. Let's see what else we have. Some moonstone. Make some glass arrows. Could make steel arrows, it's kind of basic though. That'll be enough to get us going at least. We'll make some steel arrows for now. There we go. Alright, 240. That should be good for right now. Put the rest of the stuff away. This puzzle cube for him. Put the extra wood away. Alright, all good. Alright, 254, much better. Alright, take me to Winterhold.
Where do you want to go?
Gotta give this scribbling to him.
Climb and back and we'll be off. Oh, steady.
God, I have so much Dwemer stuff. I think I need to just take the perk in smithing just so I have access to it. I think I can get it. It's just like a click over to the heavy armor side. Yeah, it's just the next one over. I might take it. Should Did I bring a torch with me too? That might also be a good idea to have. There we go. Put one of these on. I like that the Sidget guy's just like chilling here in the inn. What's up, dude?
Speak quickly.
The mages don't let us go into college. They said it's not safe anymore. Asser says his paw says the college makes lots of bad things happen. But the mages I've seen look nice.
Carl, get back upstairs. We're about to have a secret meeting. Somebody locked this door, too. Alright, guys. You're not gonna believe this, but I have the scribbles.
Back, eh? And how was our friend Caselmo?
We haven't much time for discussion. But what did you need?
I love her
Was there
eyes.
something
She's
else?
like the only dark elf I know that has like these purple, beautiful eyes.
We haven't much time for discussion. But what did you need?
Alright, I got your paper.
Was there something else?
Here we go. Here you go. This should help translate Gallus's journal.
I suppose it would be inappropriate of me to ask how you obtained this, so I simply won't. A rubbing, eh? Odd. I expected notes.
It's quite the tale.
I understand. Now, let me take a good look at this. Over here, please.
Okay. Alright. About to get your mind blown, Carlia.
This is intriguing, but highly disturbing. It appears that Gallus had suspicions about Mercer Frey's allegiance to the guild for months. Gallus had begun to uncover what he calls an unduly lavish lifestyle replete with spending vast amounts of gold on personal pleasures.
Oh my god.
Does the journal say where this wealth came from?
Yes, Gallus seems certain that Mercer had been removing funds from the guild's treasury without anyone's knowledge.
Anything else, Enthir? Anything about
Basically.
the Nightingales?
And other things.
Yes, here it is. The last few pages seem to describe the failure of the Nightingales, although it doesn't go into
Nightingales.
great
There's that word again.
Gallus also repeatedly mentions his strong belief that Mercer desecrated something known as the Twilight Sepulchre.
The Shrine of
Shadows
Nocturna?
preserve us. So it's true.
I'm not familiar with the Twilight Sepulchre.
What?
What is it?
Dude, you haven't heard of it?
What's Mercer Frey done?
I'm sorry, Enthir. I can't say.
Oh, just
All
tell
that
him.
matters is we deliver your translation to the guild immediately. Farewell, Enthir. Words can't express.
It's all right, Carlia. You don't have to say a word.
Hang on a second. So I bring this book with me. I'm pretty sure the Twilight Sepulchre, isn't that Nocturna? Oh wait, there it is. Nocturna, whose sphere is the night and darkness, who is known as the Night Mistress. I'm pretty sure that's her thing, Twilight? Did somebody piss off Nocturna? Alright, I'm here.
Listen, all I want is the truth to be revealed to the guild. They respected Carlia, and she deserves better. Do whatever you can, and I'd consider it a personal favor.
Okay.
If trying to rid yourself of stolen goods becomes a burden and you find yourself in Winterhold, visit me at the college.
Hell yeah.
I've been known to handle items of questionable interest from time to time, and I'll see what I can do.
Hell yeah, dude. Oh my god, so now he'll be a fence in Winterhold? So now I have another fence, and there's not many stores in Winterhold, so this will come in handy. Oh my goodness.
If you have further need of
Carlia,
me,
tell me
find
your
in the
secrets.
college.
We must hasten to Riften before Mercer can do any more damage to the guild.
Does it have something to do with Nocturna?
Was there something else?
You've come this far, so I see no harm in concealing it any longer. The Twilight Sepulchre is the temple to Nocturna.
Oh my fucking
It's what
god.
the Nightingales are sworn to protect with their lives.
I love Nocturna. She's like my A1 day one. Like, she gives you the skeleton key, and she's like amazing. She's just like the Dark Mistress. Are you telling me Mercer destroyed her shrine? What a dumbass.
Everything that represents Nocturnal's influence is contained within the walls of the Sepulchre. Now it seems Mercer's broken his oath with Nocturnal and defiled the very thing he swore to protect.
Thieves and temples, it just doesn't add up.
I felt the same way when Gallus first revealed these things to me. I think given time you'll understand what I mean. As a Nightingale, I've been sworn to secrecy regarding the Sepulchre.
So that's what a
I
Nightingale
know the Guild
is.
doesn't do much to foster faith, but I'm going to have to ask that you continue to trust me.
Oh my god, so they're like the shadow protectors of the shrine. I love it.
I'll make for Riften and scout the situation. See if I can discover what Mercer's up to. When you're ready, meet me at the Ragged Flagon. In the meantime, I wanted you to have this. It belonged to Gallus, but given the circumstances, I think he'd approve.
Oh my god, what is it?
If the Guild isn't willing to listen to reason, you might have to.
Oh my god, is it a weapon? Nightingale
Taking me
blade.
up on my offer, eh?
What? Oh my god. Absorbs 25 points of health and 25 points of stamina per second from the target? Oh my god. And it's like got blood magic and it's black and it's like curved. Oh my god, there's like eagle wings coming out of it. It's very like Raven from Teen Titans. I'm gonna like try this out actually. Let's do this. Oh my god, yes. I love this sword a lot. Hell yeah. Does it come with a nice little scabbard too? Oh my god, nice. Hell yes! Wow, that's crazy.
Just say the word if you need a drink or something to eat.
Taking.
Oh, wait, I
I'm
can sell
assuming you're
stuff
here
for you,
for
right?
more than a social call. Down to business, eh?
I think I got stuff to sell.
Take a look.
Got 1,000 gold. You have any good spells? Ice Spike. Might not be too bad. Ooh, and Lightning Rune. Actually, we'll take Lightning Rune. In case I'm fighting a mage. I'll take your lockpicks. Alright, so I can sell him stolen stuff. Glass armor. I need to drop this off too, because I haven't really been using this. Get rid of this one. Got a necklace and a ring that was stolen. And then a bunch of potions. There we go.
Give my regards to Carl.
Holy crap. So Mercer blew the entire guild's treasury.
Taking me up on my offer, eh?
On stupid shit.
Good.
And the guild master must have found out about it. And because Mercer knew that he was like busted, he had him killed. Oh my god. So interested. This whole Nightingale thing is cool. This blade is amazing. Oh shit. Fuck it. What the fuck? Did you see that dragon? It was like flying backwards. What the fuck was that? Alright, bitch, you want some of this? I'll make quick work of you. There's nobody here for you to kill. I don't care if I have to fight him here.
Hey, watch what you're doing.
Enter, get out of here or help. There's a dragon attacking. Suck on these, bitch. Oh my god. I just don't have enough mana to keep chain shooting those.
God damn you!
I think I need the spell that's just single bolts, too. So this one, a blast of fire that does 37 points to a target. Yeah, this one. Favorite that. And I'm not really using Detect Life, so let's put... because I'm using my shout for that. Fire bolt. There we go, let's try that. What does it cost to cast this one? Not too much. also got boots anywhere. Let me take a little healing potion. Yeah, ancient dragons are no joke. Try me now, bitch. I got frost resistance. I'm not scared of you. Ether, are you gonna help? Holy crap, these guys are insanely strong. What do I got, like 5 guards backing me up and we still can't take him out? I'm gonna wait for him to land so I can get a couple shots in. None can withstand my firebolts. Not even you, ancient dragon. Not that I have this crazy-ass Nightingale blade. Though I am a little scared to get close to him. Oh my god, he just got another card.
Die, dragon!
Woo! God, now they're sending ancient dragons to come after me. Somebody's scared of me. The first blood that the Nightingale blade got was ancient dragon blood. I love it. Take all these. You guys are totally welcome that I was here. We did lose some guards, but to be fair, they kind of stood in the way, let's be honest. Alright, so we need to get back to Riften. So let's go take the carriage from Winto. And I have a bunch of quests to turn in for them because I did their additional quests too.
Need a ride? Where do you want to go?
I would like to go to Riften.
Climb and back and we'll be off.
Gotta go get Mercer dethroned.
Steady.
Show everyone all the receipts we found. That we know what he's been doing with the guild's money. And he hasn't been sharing the wealth.
Need a drink? You go to the Bee and Bob. Stay out of the Ragged Flagon. Stay out of the Ratway.
Tell me where to go. Those are my people. We run the Ratway. I'm not interested.
If you're looking for a handout, you'll want to speak with my husband.
She always thinks I'm into her. I'm not into her. Actually, you know what? Let's go pray to Mara real quick.
Blessings of Mara upon you.
And blessings to you.
How may I help you, my son?
Do you accept charity?
Of course. I'd be more than happy to add a donation to our charity box. Right now, the best you could provide is coin. We need all the help we can get.
Alright, here's 5 gold.
Thank you. I can promise you that this will be put to good use.
There you go.
May you return to her benevolence.
Lady Mara's always got my back.
Yes.
Alright. Just wanna jump down here. Sneak into the ratway. I doubt Mercer's gonna like show his face. We have so much evidence. Like, if he's down here, I'll literally just like fight him right now. He won't win. Oh shit, here's Carlisle.
I'm glad you're here. I think some of these people are beginning to suspect who I am.
You think? You have purple
Are you ready
fucking
to face
eyes.
the guild?
Yeah. Yeah, what if Mercer's not there?
Then we show them Gallus's journal and hope for the best. Remember, we have proof and all he's got is his word.
Yeah, perfect timing, Royal. Basically, we had an ancient dragon attack us in Winterhold, but he translated the journal from the scribblings we got, and basically he found out that Mercer was like spending all the guild's money on like lavish stuff, like all the best wine, all the best bullshit, and basically because the guildmaster caught him on it, he killed him so he wouldn't get caught, and he's been stealing from the guild ever since, and we have evidence.
Keep your eyes open. I'm not sure what to expect when we enter the system.
Alright, let's do this. Oh, also, I got this really cool Nightingale Sword, and it's amazing. It's like a dark shadow blade that sucks life. I love it. I'm going to, is it ebony? I think I can enhance it, too, once I get back to my house. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely enhance it. It's very sexy. I'm gonna be rocking with this for a little bit. Alright, Carlisle, let's do this. I got your back, girl. What up, Dirge?
Even if you're one of us, you better not make trouble.
God, he's such an idiot. Oh wait, we gotta go into the sanctum. Come this way. I know Brynjolf will, like, be on our side, but fuck Mercer. Oh shit.
You better have a damn good reason to be here with that murderer.
Please, lower your weapons so we can speak. I have proof that you've all been misled.
No tricks, Carlisle, or I'll cut you down where you stand.
Don't even, bitch. I'll shout you into the water.
Proof you speak of.
I have Gallus's journal. I think you'll find its contents disturbing.
Let me see. No, it can't be. This can't be true.
Hang on, Mercer. I need you to hold my light. Or not Mercer, Brynjolf.
I've known Mercer too long.
It's true, Brynjolf. Every word. Mercer's been stealing from the guild for years, right under your noses.
Dumbasses.
There's only one way to find out if what the lass says is true. Delvin, I'll need you to open the vault.
Ooh, open the vault.
Just a blessed moment, Bryn. What's in that book? What did it say?
It says Mercer's been stealing from our vault for years. Gallus was looking into it before he was murdered.
How can Mercer open up a vault with these 2 keys? Is it possible? Could he pick his way in?
The door has the best puzzle locks money can buy. There's no way it can be picked open.
We didn't need to pick the lock.
What's she on about?
Use your key on the vault, Delvin. We'll open it up and find out the truth.
Alright, guys. Leave this to me. Open the fucking door! Alright, that didn't work.
Key, but the vault's still locked up tight out of the drum. Now use yours.
I tried shouting at it. I couldn't open it.
Right here. It's gone. Everything's gone.
Get in here, all of you.
Holy shit! There's nothing in here. Oh my
The
god.
gold. It's yours. It's all gone.
Bet you didn't even leave us like any baskets.
Vex, put it away, right now. We can't afford to lose our heads. We need to calm down and focus.
Do what he says, Vex. This ain't helping right there.
Fine. We do it your way. For now.
I think we do it Vex's way.
Watch the flagon. If you see Mercer, come tell me right away.
Holy shit! Well, I guess I figured out how to get into this room. Wait, do you guys honestly have the keys in your pockets?
What can I do for you today?
Oh, actually, Delvin, while you're here, I found this puzzle box.
Something troubling you?
Oh yeah, here's the numbers job. I did that for you.
Couldn't have done it better myself. Here's your coin.
And here's a puzzle box.
Well, well. I was looking for this little beauty. If you happen across any other unusual trinkets like this, be sure to bring them to me. I promise it'll be worth the effort. It's worth quite a bit, actually. Quite a catch. There you go. This should make you smile.
800 gold every time.
This is getting dangerous. Don't let anything get a jump on
So this is like where some of our treasures are. We've got golden candlestick. We've got a queen bee statue.
Look,
puzzle
before I help you
cube,
track
honey brew
Mercer
decanter.
down, I need to know what you learned from Carlisle.
Hang on, I gotta talk to Vex real quick.
Everything.
Got another job to turn in. Just one of these days I want to like actually shout at like a door and just blow it off the hinges. That would be my solution to everything. You can't open up this door, stand back. I'm gonna blow it off the hinges. Just shout at all the doors till I blow them off.
Even if you're one of us, you better not make trouble.
Here you go, Vex.
Need to stay focused in case Frey comes back. Make it fast.
Here you go.
Amazing what people leave laying around for us to take, isn't it?
Thank you, thank you.
Come on, take another job so we can both make some money.
I'll be back, I'll be back. I gotta talk to Brynjolf.
Still have quite a good bit of jobs available. Still have quite a good bit of jobs available if you're looking for some extra coin.
There we go. So it looks like you can have one on somebody and one on the environment, and you can do a double light. Very cool. Alright, Brynjolf, what are we gonna do?
Look, before I help you track Mercer
Yeah, Vex
down,
is awesome.
I need to know what you learned from Carlisle. I mean, everything.
I mean, she basically told me that somebody pissed off Nocturna, and, like, Mercer was a Nightingale. And, like, yeah, Mercer killed her, not Carlisle.
I feared that was the case. From that last entry in Gallus's diary, it looks like he was getting close to exposing Mercer to the guild. Anything else?
They were Nightingales.
What? Nightingales? But I always assumed they were just a tale. A way to keep the young footpads in line. Was there anything else she told you?
Something about a Twilight Sepulchre. Oh yeah, and she was behind Golden Glow. Yeah, we found that out.
Trying to make Mercer look bad in front of Maven, eh? Clever lass. Was there anything else?
That's it.
Then I have an important task for you. I need you to break into Mercer's home.
Holy
and
shit.
search for anything that could tell us where he's gone.
Easy.
Aye. A gift from the Black Briars after they kicked the previous family out. A place called Riftweald Manor. He never stays there, just pays for the upkeep on it. Hired some lout by the name of Vold to guard the place.
Okay.
Be careful, lad. This is the last place in Skyrim I'd ever want to send you. Just find a way in, get the information and leave. And you have permission to kill anyone that stands in your way.
Hell yeah. Alright.
Careful at Mercer's place. I don't want to lose anyone else to that madman. I can't believe this is happening, lad.
So what's missing from the vault?
Better question would be, what did he leave? Mercer took everything. Even all of our plans are gone.
Plans for what?
Before Mercer took over, Gallus started collecting every bit of material he could on locations the guild could heist.
Oh my god.
Museums, keeps, estates, you name it. By the time Mercer took over the guild, we must have had a few dozen.
Holy crap.
I don't have a clue. That door is impenetrable. Without 2 keys, it's impossible to open. I have a key, Delvin has a key, and Mercer has a key. That's it. There are no other copies.
What about Gallus? Right? Didn't Gallus have a key? When he killed him, didn't he take his key?
Careful at Mercer's place.
Alright.
I don't want to lose anyone else.
Let's do this.
I dare Mercer to come back here. He sets 1 foot in the cistern and I'll cut it off.
You tell him, Sapphire.
I can't believe he I can't believe...
Alright, where the hell's this guy's house? The hunt is on, and I'm on my way to Riftweald Manor, Mercer Frey's estate in Riften, to locate clues as to his current whereabouts. Alright. That requires a key, but this is the place. That also requires a key.
What business do college mages have in a place like Sarthal anyway? It's a place for no undead, not your weird
Barred from the other side. What the hell? Is he hiding in here? Always make sure you leave the back door open, just so you can get out.
Huh?
Shit. There's that bald guy. It looks like he's next door. I don't think he's seen me. It's not what I wanted, goddammit. I wanted the aura one. Shit. I'm just gonna make sure he doesn't see me and sneak back and try again. Wait, are the guards attacking him because he's aggroing me? No, it can't be. There he is. Yeah, look, the guards are on my side. Get him, guards.
You ready to die today?
Do it.
Give up while you still can.
I got this. I believe in you, guards. I will give you the power of my healing. You're not gonna win, Bald. I'm using the police to help me. And that's how the cookie crumbles.
Let me guess. Someone stole your sweet roll?
Yeah, that's totally why he was trying to kill me. Thanks, guys.
Best offense.
Let's see, what has he got? He's got a house. House
Good
key.
defense. Am I right?
Well, that takes care of that guy. I didn't have to get my hands
Hey,
dirty.
summoner. Conjure me to a warm bed, would you?
Alright, so what does this open up? Where's the door for this place? There's a gate there. Oh, it's the other door. I thought this was the house. It's this one. Here we go. Alright, so we've got a diamond with a circle. What was that one? Can't remember if it was protected or nothing inside the guild. Symbol for the guild, this means the place is as safe as the flagon cistern. If you see the shadow mark, someone from the guild is nearby for certain. Okay. So it's just a mark that it's his house, I think. What is that? Hang on. Oh, there's a door up there. Did I knock that down? No, that's not working. There's gotta be a hatch or a latch or something, right? There's gotta be a way to knock this down. I can still get in here. The door is barred from the other side. What? Clever bastard. Alright, how do I get up? Oh, wait a minute. There we go. I saw a little lever that was sticking out of there. That's not gonna stop me. There's no way he's here, right? Oh, there is a guy over there, though. Can I talk to her? Bandit Marauder. I dare you to turn around.
What was that?
I don't care about guards. Bandits, I should say. Yeah, fight me outside here. I don't think it's gonna go well for you. Oh, there's a bunch of them.
I can take you.
Oh my god, and the guards are like on my side. I love this. The guards love me. They know I'm like the champion of Riften because I kill all the dragons, basically. Oh, you can't get a more dead-on arrow than that. Alright, let's take all this stuff. Alright, now that they're out of the way, let's see if we can find any evidence of where Mercer went. Doesn't really have much in his house, does he? He's got a book on the Amulet of Kings. I'll take that. Good throwback to Oblivion. Okay, here we go. Unbar that. The bar is locked into place and cannot be opened. Holy shit. He really doesn't want people to get in here. Oh, nice. We got another Debilla statue. That's for me. Can I open this one? Nope. Okay. To the owner. To the owner of Riftweald Manor. I'm not accustomed to working under these conditions of secrecy, but your generous compensation for the inconvenience was more than adequate to complete the project. Both the balcony ramp and the floor mechanism were interesting projects, and I hope you'll find them functioning to your surprisingly specific specifications. If you should have any further need for my talents, please call me again. Cathenius. Okay, so he had that custom installed. Shopping list. Milk, goat cheese, turnips, cauterizing agent, eggs, flour, and cheese. Sounds like a cake from hell. I don't think I want any part of that recipe. Can I open this one? Nope, they're all locked into place too. Suspicious cabinet. Well, what's so suspicious about that suspicious cabinet? little bit impervious to fire. Oh, here we go. Oh my god, what is this? Oh my god, where are we? Look at this. How is this like a complete underground tunnel, like from his house to the ratway? Ouch! Oh my god, he's got spikes everywhere. What the fuck? Yeah! Oh, there's a trap plate right there. I'm trying to get the chest. I'm getting stabbed. Let me touch it. There we go. Oh, god damn. Put the spikes away. God, this whole place is just Trap City. What does this one do? Poison darts. I think we're on the right direction. What do you got down here, Mercer? You keeping all the guild's finances down here? Huh? Jesus. Can I just destroy these? Doesn't look like it. Alright. I have just the shout. Oh, actually, I have just the shout that's even better than that. I'm going to become a ghost. Danny Phantom power. I ain't scared of no traps. I'm a ghost. Witness my ghost powers. Alright, that's really helpful for his traps. I don't think he was expecting a Dragonborn. I'm gonna wait for my power to come back, and I'm gonna see if I can sneak into those side rooms.
I see.
There. No, it's just a trap room. Alright. Okay, there's another trap here. Who has time to put all these traps in? My god. This is overkill. Like, at some point you would forget about, like, one trap and get yourself killed. Like, not... There is a thing as moderation. Shit. Chill rend? What? Is this the chill rend from Oblivion? Oh my god, what is it? Target takes 30 points of frost damage and you have a chance to paralyze the target for 2 seconds? Oh my god. Oh, that's a sexy blade. It's like a snow blade and it has like a frost aura coming out of it. Holy shit. They just gave me 2 amazing swords like back to back. I love it. Got an absorb health and like a slowing paralyze sword. Red Kitchen Reader. The Lusty Argonian Maid Volume 1. I'm not surprised, Mercer, you crazy fuck. Many thanks. Mercer, not certain how you managed to get your hands on that item we discussed, but I'm more than pleased. I thought you'd simply wait until it was being transported from Castle Dower to its final destination. But according to what I heard, it vanished right from their armory. I wish I knew how you were able to slip by the guards, bypass the portcullis, unlock the armory door, and break into that dwarven puzzle. Locked chest. You need to teach me that little trick sometime. I've left your cut in the usual drop spot and might have another job for you soon. R. Who the hell's R? Shit, gold necklace, a diamond. Oh my god, look at all the gems. Oh my god, flawless, flawless, garnet, flawless. Oh my god, ruby. I think we have enough. Gold ring. I think we have enough to... Oh! A bust of the Grey Fox. Oh my god, I'm his biggest fan. my god, I have something else to put into my house. Give me this. Oh, that's for Delvin. I love the Grey Fox. Mercer's plan. What the shit is this? Discover evidence of Mercer's location? What is this? Mercer, what is written on this paper? Where is it? Okay, let's see. What can we make out of these plans? He's got like a map layout. Something with an eyeball. A statue. Not on the left side. I can't make out like the writing in the middle. It's too small, but it looks like he's going after like some red gem or something. I think Vex is gonna like this. Oh shit, there was another symbol there. I saw that. What was that? Danger? Yep. Oh shit. That was the danger symbol. Alright, it's time to try out Chillrend. I'm excited.
You can't fight from me.
Fight me, vagrants. Lowlifes and vagrants, all trying to attack me.
Just die.
Back up, bitch.
We're routed.
No, not like that.
Oh my god, this sword is amazing. She's like frozen. Alright, butt stab. Oh, that's such a good sword. So I think I can also mark like enemies with that mage light spell, and no matter where they go, I'll be able to see them. I didn't think about that till now, but we could start doing that. There's a lot of vagrants down here. The book tried to tell me there was a symbol here that this place is filled with danger. Okay, that's just a fire pot. Holy shit, how'd you like to be on the bottom of that? There's a lot of vagrants down here. So are these like throwaways from the Thieves Guild, like people that we don't want to get in? Fuck these rats! I'm not messing with them. I don't want any diseases. Adored. There's like a bed down here. What the shit? I mean, it wouldn't be so bad other than the crazy-ass people, the traps, and the skeevers, but this would not be my first place to live. I'm just as likely to get shanked in the middle of the night. No thank you. Okay, we've got diamond and a circle, so that just means guild. So this is a back door into the flagon? Holy shit! So that's this other door. I never knew where it came from. You can like come in through the back door. So Delvin definitely had connections to the ratway from his house. He could have used it as like a smuggling tunnel. There's definitely something going on. Mercer. Have need of Sinric. What is this? Mercer, I'd consider it a personal favor if I could once again utilize Sintric's unique skills for a delicate situation in the Sidna Mines. A close friend has been incarcerated in that horrible place, and I should like him free as soon as possible. I'd recommend Sinric avoid the forsworn element that's prevalent within the mine and stick to a simple escape plan as possible. So Sinric used to like sneak people out of prison and like take their places and do all kinds of shit.
We scoured the town and I've spoken to every contact we have left. No sign of Mercer. Any luck on your end?
Yeah, I found his plans.
Shore's beard. He's going after the eyes of the Falmer? That was Gallus's pet project. If he gets his hands on them, you can be certain he'll be gone for good and set up for life.
Gotta get to it first.
Agreed. He's taken everything the guild has left, and to go after one of the last greatest heists is just an insult. I've spoken to Carlia and made amends for how the guild's treated her. Now she wishes to speak with both of us. Quickly, we have no time to lose.
Alright.
Next we meet lot.
I'll give her the light. What's up, Carlia? What do we gotta do?
Not now, lad. Carlia said it was important.
Brynjolf, the time has come to decide Mercer's fate. Until a new guildmaster is chosen, the decision falls to you.
Aye, lass. But I've come to a decision. Mercer Frey tried to kill both of you. He betrayed the guild, murdered Gallus, and made us question our future. He needs to die.
I agree.
You have to be very careful, Brynjolf. Mercer is a Nightingale, an agent of Nocturnal.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
True. Everything I heard in the stories. The Nightingales, their allegiance to Nocturnal and the Twilight Sepulchre.
That's why we need to prepare ourselves and meet Mercer on equal footing. Just outside of Riften, beyond the southeast gate is a small path cut up the mountainside.
Holy shit.
At the end of that path is a clearing and an old standing stone. I'd ask you both to meet me there.
Meet Carlila at the Standing Stone. Oh my god, are we about to meet Nocturna?
I'm preparing to leave for the Standing Stone. What is it?
Hell yeah, let's do this. Wait, where is it? Is it on the map? Oh, okay, it's like dead south of Riften. Shit, let's go check this out. Are we actually gonna, like, go to a Nocturna shrine? I'm so excited. Nocturna is one of my favorite Daedric princes. I think there's like a way out of the city like from the south. Hang on, actually, you know what? While I'm here, I need to take care of something for an orphan in need, and I keep forgetting about it, but the orphanage is right there. Hang on.
Those who shirk their duties will get an extra beating. Why make myself?
Yes, Grelin.
And one more thing. I will hear no more talk of adoptions. None of you riffraff is getting adopted, ever. Nobody needs you. Nobody wants you.
Oh my god.
That, my darlings, is why you're here. Why you will always be here. Until the day you come of age and get thrown into that wide, horrible world.
Oh my god.
Now, what do you all say?
We love you, Grelin. Thank you for your kindness.
That's better. Now scurry off.
What the fuck?
Snipes.
Alright, bitch. I need to have a word with you. That person is busy. I don't give a fuck. Grelog, listen here, you.
Please, mister. You gotta get me out of here. Ever since Aventus left, Grelod's been even meaner than usual. I swear, she's gonna kill one of us.
Yeah, she
Come
sounds
to get yourself
insane.
a kid? You're out of luck. No way Grillad would let any of us get adopted.
I do
Too
hope
bad the
Marnie and
Orcs
Father
especially
don't
not
let
let
us
Aventus kids get adopted. Ever since
That'd
that
be the
Aventus
best
boy
song
left,
ever.
Grillad has been so angry. Grillad ain't gonna like some stranger just hanging around. Not that I care.
Alright, well,
I was
where is
named
she? I
after
want
the
to talk to
sound
her.
a lion makes. You know, roar!
Listen here, bitch. I need to have a word with you.
What do you want? You have no business being in here.
Excuse me, it's an orphanage. Yeah, Aventus says hello, bitch.
There, Tino. Why, that little bastard. You tell him I'm coming for him, and when I find him, it'll be the beating of his miserable life.
No, Grelog, that's not what's gonna happen. You know why? Because I'm gonna burn you to death. Hail Sithis, bitch. Oh shit. Hang on, you guys weren't supposed to see this. I was just taking out the trash. She's got the racist book from Oblivion too. Oh my god.
I cannot best you.
Alright guys, peace out. I took her out. Everybody, it was Arantino.
Victory is yours. I submit.
Shut up, lady. Alright, she's dead now. You guys don't have to worry about it anymore. She's gone.
No more. I yield.
I can't believe it! Grillad is dead? She's really dead!
Yeah, I smoked her ass.
When Aventus took off, when he said those things about killing Grillad, I never imagined he was serious.
Oh, he was serious.
Kill one person and you can solve so many problems.
Someone has killed Grillad!
I wonder the possibilities.
Right?
Grillad
That's what
is
I'm
dead.
saying, right?
Aventus did it!
When Aventus escaped, Grillad
the
got
kind
meaner
is
than
dead
ever.
at last.
I really
We're
thought she was
saved.
going to kill one of us.
Yay!
Guess not.
Alright, guys, you're all set.
He got the Dark Brotherhood to kill old Grillad.
Yeah, you did. Hail Sithis. Alright, I always forget to take her out, and she's terrible. Alright, so we took her out. Now let's continue on to the shrine. She's so terrible. She's like literally beating orphans and telling them they're never gonna get adopted and just being a bitch. Like, how does someone like that get to run an orphanage? Not today, Grelog. It looks like there's a stone that way. Wait, there's a stone that way? What's over here? There's a lot of cool stuff. I never even think to check like behind here, like by Riften. Oh my god. Okay, let's see if I can find this stone real quick. Whoa, check that stone out. Very cool. But I want to get the standing stone real quick. Hang on. I'm loving this Chillrun sword. This is so cool. It's like an ice blade. It's just got like this aura and you can slow people and paralyze them plus poison it. There was a blade like this in Oblivion that was really good. And it had a similar enchantment, but this one has the same name as it. I wonder if the stone's right here. It's gotta be. Oh shit. Paralyzed, bitch. I have another one. Oh my god. What the hell just hit me? Hello? Okay, someone out here is very powerful. Oh! Jesus. An Arch Conjurer. I've never fought one of those before. Oh my god. Jesus, dude. I just wanted to see the stone. What the hell kind of stone is he protecting? An Arch Conjurer. Do I have any shock resistance? I swear I had some. Magic resistance. Shock resistance. Put that on. Put my boots back on. Holy fuck! Oh, he's got a staff. Oh my god. Ah! Ah! Jesus Christ! Cool it, dude. I'll have you know that I'm the Dragonborn, bitch, and I don't tolerate your random-ass shocks at my face. God, where is he? Sir, put the staff down. You're under arrest for attacking the Dragonborn. Stop attacking the guards. Arch conjure this bitch. Oh my god, dude, are you okay? You took a lot of lightning bolts to the face. Hang on. Let me heal you. I don't want people to say I'm heartless. There you go. Holy shit. Who is this guy? Arch Conjurer. A Briarheart. Gold. Eminent Alteration. Staff of Chain Lightning. A lightning bolt that does 40 points and leaps. I want to try my staff out too. I have one of those. Shit, and a bear. Shout I wanted. Alright, let's slow it down. And switch to chill rent. I can realize it. Oh shit, guys, stand back. Oh my god. I can't lose another random NPC. Be careful, guys. Alright, let's charge this. Chill red, charge. Hell yeah, there we go. Oh my god. No, go kill the guard. Don't kill me either. Back up. Alright, shit. I'm just trying to get to that stone. Now I'm super intrigued because of what a powerful guy was standing there. That's how Canis root grows? Oh my god, it's like a super gnarled half tree. I've never seen Canis like grow out in the wild before. Shit, let me grab this iron real quick. Okay, note to self, arch conjurers are insanely strong. Do not fight without, like, support. Like there's like a dragon up there. Hang on. There's a couple things we need. A bouncer. What the hell is this bouncer? Small note. Small note. Were they fighting dogs out here? Adriel, I need you to go out and find the missing pit wolves before the next tournament. We lost too many during the last fights, and we won't be able to train new ones in time. Find them and bring them back to Crag's Lane at once. Crag's Lane? And then, if you guys remember from my Oblivion playthrough, we found this book when I was playing an orc character, and it was all about, like, how orcs are less than and they're the children of pigs and stuff like that. And this was on Grelog. Is it the same book? No one, not the oldest Dark Elf or Mount Dagoth or the ancient sage of Solitude himself, can recall a time when the orc did not ravage our fair Tamriel. Whatever foul and pestilent daedra of oblivion conjured them up could scarcely have created a more constant threat to the well-being of the civilized races of Tamriel than the obnoxious orc. Orcs are thankfully easy to recognize from other humanoids by their size, commonly 40 pertins in height and 15,000 angids in weight, their brutal pig-like features, and their stench. They are consistently belligerent, morally grotesque, intellectually moronic, and unclean. By all rights, the civilized races of Tamriel should have been able to purge the land of their blight eras ago, but their ferocity, animal cunning, and curious tribal loyalty has made them inevitable as leeches in a stagnant pool. Tales of orcish barbarity precede written record. When Justayaga wrote of the order of Diagonus joining the armies of Daggerfall and Sentinel to hold at bay the wicked orcs in their foul Orsinium fastness and burn aught in cleansing flame, she assumed that any reader would be aware of the savagery of the orcs. When the siege was completed 30 years later, after the death of many heroes including Gaiden Shinji, and the destruction of Orsinium scattered the orcish survivors throughout the Hrothgarian mountains, she further wrote, "The free peoples rejoice for that their ancient fell enemy was dispersed into diverse parts. Obviously, the orcs have been terrorizing the region of the Iliac Bay at least since the early years of the First Era." So it's basically just a book about someone who's super over orcs, basically. Of course, it's an umbrella. But I want to see what this stone is. There's quite a few we haven't found yet, so we might find a good one. The guy who was protecting it was very strong. The Shadow Stone. Oh, this is the Invisibility Stone. Once a day, those under the sign of the shadow can become invisible. Okay. Cool. I have a spell that I can do that, so I don't need to switch mine out, but that's cool that that's here. When I played as Sandcrick, before I knew that you could get, like, an invisibility spell so easily, I actually was under the stars of the shadow with him. So I know all about the Shadow Stone. I want to just check this place out real quick while we're here. Lost Tongue Overlook. And then we can go hit up to that stone and see what's going on with Nocturna. At least this place has stairs. What I really need to find is like a gold or silver mine. I always find iron, but I never find the stuff I need for like my jewelry crafting. I want to get my jewelry business off the ground. Oh shit. Hello? God, that's really powerful. I think I can get rid of this with a fireball. I don't know if that destroyed the enchantment or not. Yeah, that knocked the stone out. So I think someone was saying you can, like, use telekinesis to, like, grab the stone out and, like, rip it. Or if you can, like, dislodge it from the holder, it takes care of the trap. God, that does a lot of damage, though. Okay, we've got burnt bodies. Always a good sign. Yo, what up, Dragon? You hanging out here? Lost Tongue Overlook? I didn't lose my tongue. I'm ready to shout at you. Oh, shit. God, I didn't see him over there. Dragon. Okay. Flame Atronach. God, he's big. He's big, he's green, and he's shooting ice breath. Let me switch my ambulance over. Frost resistance. I'm not scared of you, dude. Not scared of your ice. his breath attack's really gonna do any damage to me. He's probably weak to fire too. Oh yeah, there's a word over there. Oh shit! Crashed. I've never seen a dragon crash before. Witness my firebending. Now give me your soul, dragon. Give me that soul. He like crashed out of the ground and like skidded across the floor. That was really cool. I guess I must have like caught him in the wing or something. Alright, I can pick these up. Let's see what this word is up here. I don't even know how this got like marked on my map, but I'm glad it did. Fear, dismay. Ooh. Does that mean I can like shout people and scare the crap out of them? Steel plate of major health. 438, but sells for 1,000. Okay. Take that, dragon. Oh, it looks like there's another one over there, actually. Check that out. Is that like a bonus ruins? Do you think I could like get over there? I don't think I've discovered anything. Yeah, it's like in the back of the mountain over by Lost Tongue Overlook. Interesting. Oh shit. Got a dead corpse too. Alright, so let's get to this rock. And meet up with Carlisle and Mercer and see what they want to do next. Probably see what they want to do, and then we'll wrap up stream. It's so cool. It's like a raven stone. Nightingale Hall discovered. Holy shit. I'm ready.
I'm glad you're here.
Yeah, what's the significance?
This is the headquarters of the Nightingales, cut into the mountainside by the first of our kind. We've come to seek the edge we need to defeat Mercer Frey.
Alright.
If you'll follow me, I'll try to explain on the way.
Wait, what? Tell me about the Nightingales. Who is Nocturna? Am I to become a Nightingale? What happened to capturing Mercer alive? Yeah. Tell me more about Nocturna.
She's the mistress of night and darkness, and the patron of every thief in Tamriel. Nocturnal isn't one for worship and reverence. There are no priests and no sermons, no services, and no alms. She influences our luck, and in return, demands payment.
Okay.
You're closer to understanding than you realize. The only difference is she doesn't demand payment in the traditional sense, and sometimes the cost can be quite high. Whether you know it or not, Nocturnal dictates how well we perform as rogues.
I have my skill, not powers or magic. Well, I do have my skills, but I do have magic, and I definitely have powers. I am the Dragonborn.
Again, you have to think differently. Haven't you ever noticed how our luck behaves? Like a novice picking an impossible lock, or a blind man suddenly turning to face you as you reach for his pocket. It's through these subtle means that Nocturnal influences us. Nocturnal's whim is the greatest mystery to everyone. There have been volumes written on the subject. Does she exact payment when we die? When we suffer, does she revel in our misery? No one knows. The return certainly seems worth the risk, though.
Yeah, tell me about the Nightingales.
Gallus, Mercer Frey and I were once members of what's known as the Nightingale Trinity. The Trinity disbanded 25 years ago when Mercer Frey betrayed us by slaying Gallus and dumping his body in the ruins of Snowvale Sanctum.
Shit.
Indirectly. The Trinity is usually selected from the ranks of the Guild, although its existence is a closely guarded secret.
Well, that's cool.
The Nightingales protect the Temple of Nocturnal, a place known as the Twilight Sepulchre.
Ooh, am I gonna become one? Can I apply, please?
It's my hope that you will, yes.
Holy shit.
This way, please.
Alright, lead on, Carlia. Say the words, open the rock. Brynjolf, what do you think of all this?
I'm just as puzzled as you, lad.
Alright, at least you're honest about it. Let's figure this out. What is the color of night? Oh wait, wrong door. Alright, hang on, let me give you guys a light.
It's just
So,
please, keep following.
I heard about this place when I joined the guild, but I never believed it existed.
The assumption that the Nightingales were just a myth was seeded within the guild on purpose. It helped divert attention from our true nature. What's wrong, Brynjolf? I can almost hear your brow furrowing.
I'm trying to understand why I'm here, lass. I'm no priest. I'm certainly not religious. Why pick me?
This isn't about religion, Brynjolf. It's business.
It's pretty, like, messed up down here, but I'm assuming we'll find, like, a shrine, maybe?
Nightingale Hall. You're the first of the uninitiated to set foot inside in over a century. Now, if you'll both proceed to the armory to don your Nightingale armor, we can begin.
Oh my
the
god,
oath.
I'm getting armor?
This is enough to make your head spin, eh?
Yeah, this is crazy, dude.
I think we should trust the lass and take the deal.
I mean, I'm willing to talk to Nocturna. I'm a big fan of hers. I've stolen tons of stuff.
What's troubling
Wait, where's... Proceed
Time's
down the
wasted.
hall and into the
Mercer's
gate.
still
I'm
out
ready.
there. Let's get this show on the road.
Activate the Nightingale Armor Stone. Alright, I'm ready to make a contract. What do we do? I'll stick our hand in here or something?
You appear hesitant to don your Nightingale armor. What's troubling you?
Are you gonna do this, Brynjolf?
Time's wasting, and Mercer's still out there. Let's get this show on the road.
Alright.
You appear hesitant to don your Nightingale armor.
Nightingale
What's
hood,
troubling
gloves,
you?
armor, and boots added.
Time's wasting, and Mercer's still out there.
What does this look like? Increase your stamina by 40 points. Increase frost resistance by 50. Okay. Wear is muffled and moves silently. Nice. Lockpicking is 25% easier, so better than my gloves. And one-handed attacks do 25% more damage. Very nice. Illusion spells cost 17 less to cast.
Let's get this
Other
show
than
on
the
road.
hood, enchantment being weak, it's not bad. We can make it better, but this is cool. We're like little shadow agents. I love our armor. Shit, am I over encumbered because I took my boots off? Yeah. What could I drop real quick? Probably this. I'm gonna set this over here until I can come back and sell it. Alright. Alright, guys, don't start without me. I want to be a Nightingale. His armor's pretty cool.
Okay, lass. We've got these get-ups.
Very Assassin's Creed.
Now what?
Beyond this gate is the first step in becoming a Nightingale.
Whoa there, lass. I appreciate the armor, but becoming a Nightingale, that was never discussed.
You have made any way of defeating Mercer. We must have Nocturnal at our backs. If she's to accept you as one of her own, an arrangement must be struck.
What sort of arrangement? I need to know the terms.
The terms are quite simple, Brynjolf. Nocturnal will allow you to become a Nightingale and use your abilities for whatever you wish.
Okay.
And in return, both in life and in death, you must serve as a guardian of the Twilight Sepulchre.
Aye, there's always a catch. But at this point, I suppose there isn't much to lose. If it means the end of Mercer Frey, you can count me in.
Yeah, I can do that.
What about you? Are you ready to transact the oath with Nocturnal?
Hell yeah. I always get in good with the Daedra.
Good. After I open the gate, please stand on the western circle.
Okay. Holy shit. Nightingales.
This is enough to make your head spin, eh?
Is complete.
I just wish the enchantment on the hood was better. Like, I like how it looks. I just need to make it better.
Time's wasting, and Mercer's still out there. Let's get this show on the road.
Okay. Holy shit, are we about to commune right now? Oh great mistress of shadow, please offer yourself onto us so that we may steal you lots of
Call
loot.
upon you, Lady Nocturne.
Come forth.
Queen of Murk, and Empress of Shadow. Hear my voice.
Ah, Carlia.
Oh shit.
I was wondering when I'd hear from you again. Lose something, did we?
My lady, I've come before you to throw myself upon your mercy, and to accept responsibility for my failure.
You're already mine, Carlia. Your terms were struck long ago. What could you possibly offer me now?
I have two others that wish to transact the oath, to serve you. My appetite for Mercer's demise exceeds my craving for wealth and grace.
Revenge. How interesting. Very well. The conditions are acceptable. You may proceed.
Lady Nocturne, we accept your terms. We dedicate ourselves to you as both your avengers and your sentinels.
Hell yeah.
We will honor our agreement in this life and the next until your conditions have been met.
Very well. I name your initiates Nightingale, and I restore your status to the same, Carlisle.
Yes.
And in the future, I'd suggest you refrain from disappointing me again.
Holy shit. Did I just get like a buff or something? What did I get? Nightingale armor full set increases the armor rating by 25 points. Okay.
Now that you've transacted the oath, it's time to reveal the final piece of the puzzle to you. Mercer's true crime.
Wait, what else did he do?
Mercer was able to unlock the guild's vault without 2 keys because of what he stole from the Twilight Sepulchre. The skeleton key.
He's got the key!
By doing this, he's compromised our ties to Nocturnal, and in essence, caused our luck to run dry.
Oh, I love her skeleton key, it's so good.
Well, yes. But the key isn't only restricted to physical barriers. All of us possess untapped abilities, the potential to wield great power securely sealed within our minds. Once you realize the key can access these traits, potential becomes limitless.
The guild should possess this item, the 3 of us could keep it. Sounds like no one should possess it. I think the 3 of us should keep it.
I'm afraid that's impossible. If the key isn't returned to its lock in the Twilight Sepulchre, things will never be the same for the guild. As time passed, our luck would diminish to the point of non-existence, and whether you know it or not, our uncanny luck defines our trade.
Yeah, this is the first mission where we have to steal something to give it back.
Very true. In our line of work, it's quite rare we set out to return a stolen item to its rightful owner.
Let's do this.
Before we depart, Brynjolf has some business to discuss. I suggest you listen to him.
Listen, lad. There's one last piece of business we need to settle before we go after Mercer. The leadership of the guild.
Holy shit.
Listen, lad. There's one last piece of business. Carlia and I had a long discussion before you arrived here. Thanks to your efforts, Mercer's treachery has been exposed. After we deal with him, all that remains is restoring the guild to its full strength. As a result, we both feel that you have the potential of replacing Mercer as leader of the Thieves Guild.
Holy shit. You want me to lead?
I've been at this game a long time, my friend. A long time. I've stolen trinkets from nobles and framed priests for murder. I'm good at what I do, maybe even one of the best, but it's all I know. I've never been one to lead. Never desired it, never cared for it. Don't want it.
Wow.
Well, we have a bit of an errand to run before your coronation, so don't get sentimental on me now.
Alright, I accept. I'll be the leader of the Thieves Guild.
Then it's decided. When this is all over and Delvin's contacts assure me that we've regained our footing in Skyrim, we'll handle the details. Until then, we have quite the task ahead.
Holy shit.
I've been poring over the plans you brought us, and I'm convinced the eyes of the Falmer are in the dwarven ruins at Erkenthad. Carlia and I will meet you there. Prepare yourself, lad. This will be a fight to remember.
Holy shit.
Until next we meet, lad.
Wow, so we just became leader of the Thieves Guild. We're part of the Nightingales. Oh my god, we have this really cool armor. And I'm assuming we get like special powers and stuff too. The gloves are really good. They're better than my gloves, and they make one-handed ones better. Boots are good. They could be better. The armor's fine. A lot of stuff is frost. I don't really know if I need the stamina. And then the hood needs a lot of work. But if I wear it all together, it looks like my armor goes up. So it looks like I'm at 108 right now, just base. And then I have the Nightingale Sword and Chillren, which is cool. Do I have anything to sell? I have a bunch of stuff I have to sell. Alright. So I'm going to take us to a town so we can be ready to sell everything. And then I'm going to wrap up the episode for today. And the next episode, we're going right after Mercer. I'm going to see if I get any special powers by being a Nightingale. Working for Nocturna. Nocturna Special Forces. Alright, let's just head to Riften. We'll go to the Market District.
Oh, it's you. Come to extort more from me?
I also have that other statue of Dabilla. I have a bunch of stuff I have to sell and set up in my house, too. Or I should, anyway. That gold statue I took from Mercer. Yeah, I gotta set up my other statue. Alright, so I'm gonna save and wrap up here. Oh my god. I'm on my way to Erkenthan, a vast dwarven ruin that supposedly contains the legendary Eyes of the Falmer. Carlisle and Brynjolf are waiting for me within. Together we hope to stop Mercer Frey from stealing the eyes and escaping from Skyrim with the skeleton key of Nocturna. I'm so excited. I hope I get the key from this. The skeleton key was insanely good in Oblivion. It was like a never, it was a lockpick that would never break. I would love to get my hands on it again. Alright guys, and with that, we've reached the end of the stream for today. I want to go ahead and thank everyone who's been participating in chat, anyone who's followed, and anyone who's watching at home. I appreciate you guys so much. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your Wednesday, and look forward to more of the Thieves Guild in tomorrow's episode. I'm definitely going to go right after Mercer. I kind of want to see this through, and it looks like Brynjolf wants to make me leader of the Thieves Guild, so I'm excited to see how that plays out, so you can look forward to that next episode. And other than that, I hope you guys just have a wonderful rest of your day, and thanks for stopping by, and we'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye, guys.